Yeah. This is quite the banger.
Defy's core.
Yeah. Good bass tone. Smooth. Defy's core. I like that. I like that, Cara.
It's definitely got some like shoegazy feel, doesn't it?
100%. Dude, great voice. Yeah. Little English or Australian accents on it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Ooh. Good guitar work. I don't want to give guitarists credit, but where is this band from?
I really don't know. It's better than I remembered this song.
It is. It's solid as.
Australian, ABC.
Ah,
Aussies.
Perth.
Represent.
Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah.
Huh. Have a look at who their sounds like thing is. The first one.
Sounds like Deftones, Narrowhead, Trust Company, Soulblind. Love it.
Good chorus.
Yeah. There is name 41. I'm hoping that person arrives. Oh, there's a minute left.
Is it going big?
Yep, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big scream.
Range.
What's
Just
up?
in time.
Getaway planning?
Cool, eh?
Very nice. A little old school kind of breakdown.
Yeah.
Don't mind it. Nostalgia core. With a long fade out.
How good we start off with a bit of local.
Yeah, Perth
Love
band.
it.
Bit of Laura Dannon magic
Yeah.
out there in Perth.
I was just thinking, I wonder if any of the members were on any other bands. Like,
That's why I tried
Yeah.
to bring up that page, but didn't have anything. Yo, thank you, Halfree. Appreciate it. All right, now to start the stream, at the end of last week's stream, we had Not Poppy Hehe drop in 1,000 bits on Twitch, which is $10, and requested IRL Meltdown, but I'd already said that things are done and everything goes to next week. So we're starting the stream tonight with IRL and Meltdown for Not Poppy Hehehe, which people in chat were sure was Courtney LaPlante, but I'm sure that it wasn't. This is Meltdown by IRL.
why did they think that?
Have you seen the video?
No.
Did you see what happened to Courtney LaPlante at the Grammys?
No.
All right, guys, we're showing Ben.
I didn't even know she was at the Grammys.
Oh, dude, Spirit Box were there, which is a huge honor, right?
Yeah.
Just like try not to look for a second while I...
Does a name give it away?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. You get
So we're here with rock royalty, Poppy. No, you are. I mean, you got nominated against Judas Priest, who I just talked to.
I have to say,
Metallica.
yep, I am Poppy, and I am really happy to be here, nominated with Knocked Loose. I really hope we win.
This is
So that's,
not your first nomination,
Her husband
right?
and all the rest
No,
of the
I actually
bands
was
behind her there.
nominated, in, I believe, 2020. Really happy to be here again. Would love to take home the Grammy for Knocked Loose and myself, because I would be the first woman to win this
She
award.
just keeps
Wow.
going.
How many women
it
have been
just
nominated
keeps going.
for it?
I actually haven't looked at that, but I just always know that it's time for one of us to win, and I hope it's me or Spirit Box and Courtney.
Awesome. We have a question from Live Nation for you.
First of all, your album is amazing.
Live Nation.
you.
Yes, absolutely.
Also, don't realize.
Are you kidding?
So, for looking back on your journey, I just want to know: are there any particular
She's just
moments
like,
or milestones
how long do I have to
that were pivotal in
pretend like this for?
bringing we are today?
I think the biggest moment honestly, it felt amazing for everybody in our scene was
Good answer,
performing on Jimmy Kimmel with Knocked Loose playing Suffocate. I think that was a huge moment for our scene, and it was an incredible experience to be brought into the mainstream, but to not have to compromise or like change who we are, or be a little bit more tame for the camera. And I did actually accidentally swear on TV. So
She's
it was
just
awesome.
like completely just taking it on.
Thank you so much.
I'm curious as to when we're talking about females in metal,
Anyway.
women in metal. Like,
Yeah, and she
Come on.
just keeps going, and she just good on her.
Yeah, that's
But-
pretty funny.
Oh, it's kind of upsetting for the scene.
Yeah.
but it is also funny. So nice shoulders, bro. Thanks, buddy. Oh, he's talking to you,
Oh.
not talking to me. I got no shoulders going on. Yo, Ian. Yes. Live streams about music, friends. Hi, YouTube. All right, Meltdown from IRL. This is for Not Poppy. Let's go.
I can't stand the way you used and tortured me. Thrown out on display, only like This makes me
Yeah, Shining. They were very confused. Kind of like Motionless in White.
I don't know if I've ever heard these guys.
I have not. Very Motionless in White.
stuck in your own
I hate this artwork. It's so gross.
veins, drowned in all this
Yeah.
Yeah, Kitty.
free me.
I haven't got landmarks just yet. I got Bill Murray.
Benny will be a Bill Murray. I think so, Cara.
This makes me
It could have been the singer of this band that requested this. Could have been.
When's landmarks?
Don't test my memory. I've got no idea. But I'm going.
down.
Kitty, when is the Landmark show? I will be there. Android, I hate them. Ben's a horror fan.
Yeah. Love me some scary stuff.
Yo, lady, thank you. Aliens, Magic Pants, 100%. Ah, come on, Texar. Ah, Android, no, I couldn't do it. Very, very much Motionless in White.
Yeah.
That style. I'm faded on the other band that's like Motionless in White that are also good, but yes, not Breaking
I think I know
Benjamin.
who you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, we've both reacted to them a few times.
Yeah.
The other boys, smaller band, but very solid.
What did you think of that Bring Me the Horizon cover?
I loved it.
Yeah.
I did not think it was going to be that great. I thought it was going to be
Yeah.
like cool.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, they did a cover of it, and then it was so good.
Yeah, it's not too bad, yeah.
Yeah, I did see that because about a year ago, there was a metal YouTuber that does covers of other bands and stuff.
Okay.
Did What If Bring Me the Horizon wrote Wonderwall, and I actually reacted to it and forgot about it. And he's come out and he's like, I'm listening to the Bring Me the Horizon version. They've just copied my treatment. So I'm like, ooh, what's...
Go back and listen to it again.
Yeah. Josh, I need your thoughts on Romulus at some point. I haven't seen it yet. But my Aliens movies, Aliens is my number 1. I think Prometheus is my number 2. Then I like Alien 3. Then I like Resurrection. I don't like the original Alien because it's just a horror movie. Just didn't get me. I started with Aliens. Have you seen the Aliens movies?
Like the older ones. Nothing
all of
newer.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't seen the new ones?
I don't think so.
The ones I love them. They're sick.
Okay.
What's the other new one? What
was
the
that
other new
Resurrection or whatever, wasn't it? Alien Resurrection or something? Or am I just making that
one? No,
up?
Resurrection is one of the newer ones.
Okay.
I do like that one as well. It was strange, but I did like it. LP has its last concert yesterday for 2 months. Please come to Australia. Covenant's great. Romulus would be a good movie reaction. Well, you know what? I should just post a link because now this is probably going to have to be a thing. You guys can go and help me out right now for free by going and just doing a free follow on Watch It with Josh. I'll chuck a link up for you guys. I spoke about it a lot last week. From July, there's a good chance I will not be working and I'll be ramping up the content side. And part of that is going to be doing movie. It's on this one. He's going to be doing movie reactions and TV show reactions. That's not opera. And I've got the Patreon ready for it. And I just thought, hell, if you guys want to chuck it a follow now for free, then when I start posting stuff, you'll know about it.
You'd be all over it.
So watch it with Josh. Enjoy. Slick. So thank you so much for the super. So yeah, Arcane, movies, all kinds of stuff. Derek, 10 months in a row. Thank you so much.
Hey.
All right, let's go to the next request on the list. So yes, this request has 3 of it.
Yeah.
So if Mike is here, please let me know 2 other songs that we can play for you, or come back another time. The band is called Gnawing Hunger, which is my favorite gun of all time in Destiny 2. I was using it before it was cool. And then it became like one of the must-have guns for a while.
So this guy that requested it produced it. Is that right?
Yeah. So, hey, Josh, how you going, mate? Hey, I produced a band and I reckon you may dig it. Sending you their YouTube lyric video. Thanks heaps. Thank you so much, Mike. Yo, Slick, we do. We're also over on Twitch. Yeah, Psycho, what's going on? Benny, you have any Guinness?
Yeah. Got to split that G.
Split it.
I saw that Kitty said May 13th for Landmarks.
Oh, yeah, sweet.
I don't know. I'll see how I go.
Yeah.
I bet you they'll announce like support acts and I'll be like, oh my God, I'm going.
That's what happened with me in Slipknot. But I'd missed the ticket.
Oh, that's right.
2 hours after I didn't get it.
Oh, they're different glasses. Don't do that.
Yeah. And you did the thing that I always go to do. Then I'm like, oh no, it's the other way. Green Day. Nah, we listen to heavier stuff here. You know what? I also like Green Day. There's nothing wrong with Green Day. Morning, Gumbo Jones. How are you?
Morning, chaps.
Timbo Jones. How are you, Gumbo? All right. I'm gonna be in. Oh, I've got to do it. Because I was gonna skull the rest of that, and I'm like, I'm gonna be in quite the state.
I'm done. I've done mine.
All right. Gonna.
Ooh.
So this is the. That's the go.
Another
Wonderful.
day in paradise. Hope you're all good. We are
Doing great, Gumbo. So glad you're here.
So you weren't sure you didn't do that new Landmark song?
No, I haven't.
All right.
I did. Oh wait. Is that the one with While She Sleeps?
I don't know.
I did the one with While She Sleeps and I loved it. It's got my favorite. Was it my favorite guitarist?
I don't think this one was.
Yeah, Vegas. All right, guys. This is. Wait. Is Vega's Mike? If Dr. Mike that requested this song 3 times, if they are here, please let me know 2 other songs I can play for you.
Blood Red was the Landmarks song. I don't think it is featuring.
Oh, sick. All right, no, I haven't heard that. But yeah, this one, we got Gnawing Hunger, Imposter. There's new Landmarks. Oh my god. And this is, yeah, my favorite Destiny 2 gun of all time.
When are they releasing their album, do you know?
I don't.
There has to be an album, doesn't there?
Yeah, there does.
Tracks.
This week's album on the Patreon is Darko US Deathmask Part 3. They're crazy individuals.
It's next level, hey. Like
it's sound.
Yeah.
They make the crunchiest sound. Yep. My favorite song is the last one.
Okay. I don't think I actually got the whole way through it. Like I got distracted doing something else, but
spoilers on Deathmask 3. Derek, thank you so much. The last song has a female vocalist and it is like synthy and like sick.
Oh, maybe I did.
It's amazing.
Yeah, maybe I did hear that.
Favorite song off the album. We do
but
know System.
There's like a couple of songs where halfway through the song you think another song started, but it's still the same song. You're like, what is going on?
The only reason that the guitarist and the drummer can follow each other is because they're both Baby J. It's the same person. That's the only reason. Yeah. No one else is going to be able to follow what he's doing. He's a crazy magician.
Yeah.
This is Imposter from the Gnawing Hunger. This is for Dr. Mike. Let's go. Okay.
Tripping my ears out.
Dude can produce.
Yeah.
Good sound. Oh, against my odds. That's awesome. Is it metal? I love Unforgiven 2. Underrated song. Kawana. New Architects album next week.
Oh, is it?
And then Spirit Box, I think, is the week after.
Okay.
I think. Help me, guys. Can't wait. Great guitar production.
Yeah.
Nine days till Ginger concert? Oh my god. Oh, Spirit Box is later than I thought. I think the Ginger concert is what I was confusing it with. Thank you, name. Yeah, this is good fun, solid throwdown.
Yeah.
Never, Kara. Billy Joe Armstrong, Kawana. I've been told that I can technically put the YouTube chat on stream as well, but with how unhinged it gets sometimes, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, okay, cool. Funny we were talking about August Burns Red before. Like this sort of reminds you of like older August Burns Red a bit.
Yeah.
Turkey dinosaurs.
Yo, how are ya? Hey, Panda. Magic Pants, I'm so jealous. I should have got my ticket.
Pixel.
Don't tell anyone that out loud against my odds. Said Danzig is one of my inspirations.
Green Fury.
Yo, Green Fury, how are ya? Did you split the G?
I'm waiting.
Oh,
I'm waiting for you to finish your
Alright, after this song. It's a very Metallica, James Hetfield kind of vocal sometimes, the higher part. Ooh.
Nice.
Very sick.
Yeah.
Very, very sick. Thank you, Mike.
Nice work.
Solid as. Band has an orbit culture feel. Yes, I hear that. Very nice. Thanks so much, Mike. Mike, if you are watching this on Patreon or on the replay, I owe you 2 requests. Come back. Come back, Mike. Oh, yes, that's a good idea, Lufa. I'll do that at the end. Is that the whole thing, or have you done another snippet of it? Because, all right, so this is the thing. With the first Mike and Emily had this thing where they sat down together and they recorded a conversation with each other. So it's not a podcast or anything.
Okay.
They did it before the announcement, talking about what it's been like doing everything in secret, how they hope it goes.
Okay.
And it was about half an hour. Everyone really wanted me to react to it. I never had time. Lufa cut it into small sections, and I did all these little sections on stream.
Yeah,
and it's
cool.
like, oh, sweet. And then on YouTube, lots of people were like, why didn't you do the whole thing? But if I didn't do it the way that Lufa had done it for me, I never would have seen it.
Okay.
So I don't know what's better to do. I don't know. But the way that Lufa did it was very good.
Yeah.
Like, so...
Yeah. Oh.
It's like 47 minutes long in total. Well,
You could almost do it not on stream, like do the whole thing, but then you could split it and you could do like, you could release a bit each week and then at the end put the whole video up or something.
If I did it off stream, I'd just put the whole thing out there.
Yeah.
It's just I don't have the time to do it off stream is my problem. That problem's going away in a few months, but until then... Alright, Lufa. Alright. Lufa, I love the way you do it. I love the way you make them. For the Sonic fans. Alright, Lufa, you do it well, so I will trust you. Do you know Sex Pistols, Rammstein, Linkin? Do I know Linkin Park, says Kwana over on YouTube. So, Kwana, you're on my live channel. Just go open up the window and on YouTube type in Roguenjosh Linkin Park. And you're about to see 100 videos. Offspring was my first album as well. Right. Better to do it in smaller parts than don't do it, I agree.
Let's split this G.
Alright, buddy. Cheers. Alright, where's the... Let's go. I get a good feeling about mine. Too much. Not enough. If we met in the middle, pour some of yours in mine and we can both split it. And I get to drink more. We didn't do it tonight. You're a legend, Lufa. Thank you so much for doing that. Wibia, you're home. Finally, I can smoke again in my house. Man, I hate hospital. That is the funniest sentence I have ever heard. Damn, I hate hospital, but finally I can smoke a lot. Sorry, Wibia. Wibia, just get on the Guinnesses instead of smoking. Anytime you want to have a smoke, just listen to a breakdown and have a Guinness.
Yeah.
Chuck a scoop of Rogue Energy into your Guinness.
Ooh.
That'll
Black
get you
cherry
going.
Guinness.
That'll put hair on something.
Could be onto something. Or not.
Who knows? The next request for tonight, we've got Earth Attack. Earth Attack for Kitty Nakajima. The song is called Eden.
Are we gonna roll the die tonight?
Yeah, when we get to 20 song suggestions, we're going to roll that dice. We're on 7. If you're on Twitch, chuck in a free song suggestion. When we get to 20, we'll roll. Thank you, Lufa. Yeah, big Slipknot fan as well, Kwana. I was 4 weeks in hospital, loved it except the food. I remember the weirdest thing, because when I had all my lung issues and I was in hospital, I remember when I got out, I did miss some aspects of hospital. Because, like, you don't do anything.
Yeah.
People are looking after you all day and all night. You feel very safe.
Yeah. Apart from being sick, it's...
Yeah. I had a hole through my chest, but apart from that, I was loving it.
Yeah.
TV all day, lots of medication. It was great.
Just take the PS... What would it have been back then? PS2? PS3?
I had a laptop and I had Oblivion on it.
Okay.
Yeah. but I was too out of it. I tried to play it once and I didn't feel it. Speaking of, little show and tell.
Hey.
I had two arrivals today. So for those that know, I am taking my original Nintendo 64 game collection, which is all just cartridges, and I'm buying the empty boxes for them. So today I received Top Gear Rally box. I've got a protector case on the way for it, and the game and the manual are all in there. So I've got Top Gear Rally, and this one I'm really excited about. This is one of my favorite Nintendo 64 games ever, and I got the box for Lilac Wars. So I'm only collecting the Australian versions because these are the versions that would have come in. I was a dumb kid and I threw the boxes away. And now I am repurchasing back all the boxes for my old collection. So those are the two that arrived today. That one that we won on stream, the Turok 2, the dude is trying to not send it.
Oh, really?
So I'm currently disputing it with eBay. I got it for too cheap. I snagged it with 3 seconds to go, and for like $20, I got the box, the booklet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Finnicket in the house.
Finnicket, how are you? What up? Nintendo 64 collection is what's up. Also, if anyone's a massive Ocarina of Time fan, Zelda fan, I have recently found out the best way to play it because I was going to buy it in box. I don't have the game anymore.
Okay.
And I was like looking up, was it released on anything else? Can I get it on the Switch? Can I get it anywhere else? The best version was on the 3DS. So now I was like, oh, instead of spending a lot of money and getting a box Nintendo 64 version, maybe I'll get a 3DS and that version because apparently that's the best Zelda.
Just get an emulator.
Oh, that's a good idea too. And then I can stream it.
Then you can stream it.
That's a really good idea. All right, yeah, I'll look into that. But apparently that's the best. It just looks great.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I have Zelda Twilight Princess. Yes, I didn't like it. Did all day in Melbourne running around drinking and getting nibbles. You sound like Benny yesterday. Was that yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about that.
All right, let's go. Next song on the list, Earth Attack Eden. This one is for Kitty Nakajima, our own Kitty Nakajima. Thank you, Finnicat.
The one and only.
Let's go. I can't wait to hang out with Kitty. We got Ginger coming up. We got Bill Murray. We got Landmarks.
How good.
Hell yes. All right, let's do it. Earth Attack Eden. Oh, that's a cool logo. That's a logo for the song name. Oh, I've got a good feeling.
Sounds promising.
Who's that singer? He's from someone else. I know him, surely. Has Benny heard Emily sing My December?
I reckon I have.
I would love a Dingwall. The tone's so thick. I'm down with the fishnets and everything now. I love it. Like, I know that they don't wear it all the time and it's a stage thing, but I think it's cool. Because Invent Animate do it. And I was like, alright, I'm in. What did you do, Texar? How did you get timed out? Ooh. He sounds like a lot like Burns. French band? Oui. Ha-ha. Ha-ha. Yo, thanks, Luther. Texar, what did you do on YouTube to get timed out? The rock radio I listened to at work did a this or that today. All but one picked Metallica over Linkin Park. Is it just that it burdened? Hey, dude, how are you? Did you get tickets for any of the shows coming up? Bill Murray, Landmarks, Era. I know that you were going to look. Yeah, no, Magic Pants, that's not the right station. Get ready for the baguette down. All right, let's go. Texar, that's bizarre. I don't know what happened. Yes, dude. Ooh, that vocal mix is in my head. Thank you, Magic Pants. Send that complaint. R.I.P. Grandfather Clock. Gave its life to make a sick video.
I don't need to know the time anymore. Ooh. Kitty, I have to agree. I hope they change it to Harley Street.
Ginger just got an upgrade. Ginger's at Hindley Street Music Hall now.
Has to get upgraded.
It will.
I didn't know it was sold out.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got in early.
Dude, just in our music group, we sold out. Everyone's going. It's insane.
I can't wait. It's going to be such a good time.
Yes, Texar. I love this guy's voice.
Yeah.
Drummers are screaming.
Yeah, I saw that a couple of times. Hey.
Earth Attack, the song Eden, that is so damn sick. I love that.
That's good. Very nice.
Yeah, I'm doing something unheard of. I'm grading it a PGP because I can't tell if it's a purple gold or a gold purple. So depending on how many other songs... Oh, there are a lot of gold from Thursday's stream. There's a lot of gold. Ironstone, Bring Me... A lot of Linkin Park live that I loved. Floya.
Floya's good.
Yeah. Have you heard of Amira Elfeki?
I think. I reckon I did.
Okay, this is the Guinness talking, but she's so damn hot. So good. I think that she's actually got a new song. They're a full band, but my God. Gag Magar music. Yo! Thanks, Gag. It's crazy how he can get out that deep, rough voice and go back to gentle. That's gentle, soft. That's talent, 100%.
You know what you should do for a stream or a, like, you know, you do album reviews?
Yes.
The full concert for Bill Murray.
Well, so, friends, when this thing goes down in July, it's somewhere between April and July. I'll be out of work for some amount of time before I find another job, or if the stuff just goes well. I'm going to be also, at this point, doing a concert reaction a week as well as the album, and then putting a song on YouTube as an ad to get people over. Yep. So that's the current plan, to hook that up, because there's so many old Linkin Park concerts.
Oh, yeah.
Just like old Korn stuff, Big Day Out sets, Landmark set, Bill Murray's thing.
And I love when they're doing what he's doing, like when they get a proper sound
recording
quality and stuff, not just someone's mobile phone. Like, yeah.
I have a kink for Linkin Park phone recordings now. I love them. Like, I love seeing all the different qualities. Oh, yeah. I sent you the camera I'm going to get.
Oh, yeah.
So someone commented on my on one of my reactions. I said, let me know. Thank you, Alex. Because I was going to get a GoPro with the Rode mics.
Yeah.
And I put out the call on YouTube, and I said, if anyone does concert recordings, tell me if that's what I should get or if I should get better. And someone said, you have to get the DJI Action 5.
Okay.
And I looked into it, and it looks like a GoPro, but it's got super good low light. So it's
okay.
really good for concerts.
Yeah.
And you buy little lapel mics that are wireless that connect directly to the camera.
That's handy as.
Yes. So when we're doing interviews with people, it can only take 2, but still have one clipped on me the whole time.
One, and they can just hold it and pass it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm over the moon
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
The fact that it syncs the sound to the
And it's
video.
cheaper as well.
Yeah.
So
I
I can
noticed
actually...
the mics were heaps cheaper.
Yeah. So that'll allow me to get a little shotgun mic, a little Rode shotgun mic to sit on top for the live show.
Okay.
And then do the interviews with the little mics.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Something else coming up. Derek. Protest the Hero. You like Protest the Hero?
Hey, I haven't listened to them in a long time, but they are unreal.
Thanks, Graham.
Drumhead Trial.
Protest the Hero Drumhead Trial.
These guys were really, really good back in the day.
Lufa. Yeah, you're... Whenever I see the name, I think about you.
I reckon this is an old track.
872k views must
I
be.
would say so.
Must be. This one.
Same Magic Pants.
This is for Derek. Benny, this is Chris Adler on drums for this album. Who's that? I have no idea. Let me look.
It's not, Lamb of God.
Oh,
I was
right.
going to say, I think I've known him from, I think I've seen some like drumming over
Yeah.
with him.
Yeah, don't know him. Old Lamb of God drummer. Thank you, Derek.
Lufa, have a great night or
And
day.
Lufa, thank you so much. I'm going to be doing those Linkin Park interviews at the end of the night. Very, very excited. Thank you. Used to listen to them in high school? Nice. All right, Drumhead
Same.
Trial.
Yeah.
Protest the Hero. Let's do it. Swancore?
Yeah, they're so much fun.
I did not expect that.
The singer's so good.
Oh, wait.
Just kidding.
No, but Half Freeze is supposed to be now. I missed one. I'll do Half Me's next. Sorry, I fixed it. It's like Swancore / Power Metal. I missed 2? No, I didn't.
Is one not added in the list? Maybe.
Derek, Lufa, Finnecat. Finnecats is there. No, Caro, old Protest the Hero. As you can see by the pre-order. Oh no, you can't see it. It says pre-order on iTunes at the back.
He's got a bit of
Craig Owens?
Periphery.
Oh yeah, Spencer Sotelo.
That's the one.
Yeah.
I'm having a shocker.
Would have been good for Linkin Park. Oh, Spencer. When you're not here, I now angled this down at the desk so I can like do the roll and show stuff.
Yeah.
So that'll be my like pack opening camera as well.
Nice. Shredding.
Hectic. It is like the proggier side of Swancore.
It's like the guitars are sharing the solo.
Yeah.
One's doing a bit and the other one's coming in. Now they're both doing it.
Someone in YouTube chat just said Weird Genius. We just listened to that. I thought it was Thursday. It must have been last Monday. Dragon Force Core. I hear it. These guys have been doing this so long. Still keeping up with the times. Yeah. all over the place. How do you follow this live? Yeah. Monday and Thursday workout routine is always the best because I get to listen to awesome new music with cool people. I appreciate you, Eris. Weird Genius, that's not a medal. Got listening to them as the singer was wearing a sixth shirt as a support band.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Math Nobel Prize Corps.
That's sick.
Vocalist is insane.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a feature. Is that a female? Yeah. Female voice? Is that a female? It's such a weird sentence. I made a female voice. Can you listen to Napalm Death? Ah, they're not my thing. Solid.
Yeah.
Drumhead Trial. Prog. Hectic.
Isn't it funny, like, that production-wise is still great, fine.
Yes.
But how far production has come in such a short amount of time.
From what we were doing.
Yeah.
Like flying to Sydney, driving to Sydney
Yeah.
to record.
Yeah, and
And
now
then-
you can do it on a computer anywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
You can do it remote.
yeah.
You
Yep.
can have plugins and stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you, Derek.
It's crazy.
All right, we
That
only...
was- sorry, go on.
No, I was going to say, we've only got 10 song suggestions. Get them in. Hello, Mono. How you doing?
That was still so much fun going to Sydney. Like,
Yeah.
Electric Sun, proper studio,
The Red Bull
recording.
Red Bull came out.
We had a Red Bull sponsorship, and like every second day, the little mini
Oh, the Red Bull car.
van, mini car would come out, and they would just stock the fridge. Everyone was like, "This is so good." Like,
Oh, yeah,
all the
everyone
other
else in the
bands,
studio,
there was
yeah,
that
they loved
full
it.
I can't remember that full metal band.
We're on their album. We
Yeah.
did the gang vocals for them.
No, that was what was that Mission in Motion too? We did.
We did missions as well.
That
but
was a
we
visit.
Did, yeah, we did a
Yeah.
metal...
That's it.
Yo, Annette.
Yeah, I remember that now. I can't remember their name, but they were good dudes.
Yeah, they were.
That was so much fun. So much fun.
Those were the days.
Yeah.
Mono, we do. We accept other genres of music, but just so you know, if we don't like it, I tease it. I'll tease you to the cows come home, and then tease you about the cows.
Now, what's the go with this song we missed, and it's not on the list?
I'm so confused. Did we actually
Android?
miss
Was it
songs?
Android saying?
I'm gonna refresh the song list. It's all crashed. See you later. Have a good night. We did.
Can I request?
Look at this. It's there now.
what?
Legit. That's not my fault. Android.
It's
Can I
just
request?
popped up.
Yeah. It was not there before we refreshed. All right. Let me fix this up. Now it's from the inside Linkin Park in Jakarta. Android, go for it. Go hard. Yeah, Name 41. It was not there. It was not there. Now they're all there.
Interesting.
Yeah. AC/DC Thunderstruck. Just go play Tony Hawk's 4. Kawana, you're on YouTube. If you have Twitch, please come over to Twitch. Much better experience.
You won't regret it.
Well, you know what? I say it's much better experience. Some people, the YouTube streaming is like way better for
Yeah,
them.
right.
Sometimes Twitch just doesn't work, especially like different people in different countries. Sometimes Twitch just doesn't stream well.
Ah,
All right, this one from the inside. I want to get the exact video, so I'm going to have to do it this way. So, Android, you've said, I hope there's good audio on this video. You picked the video. Does it have good audio? Because the other thing I'm getting a lot of comments on is every time I post a video reacting to Linkin Park Live, someone goes, here's the better version. Like, every time someone's got a better version, I actually think their versions come out after we've done it on stream. I think a lot of people still generally view Twitch as the live platform and YouTube as the video archive platform. Yeah. I wish that I could stream there in horizontal. I think I do, Kwana. I think I do. Don't know if it's the best. This is Linkin Park from the inside. This one was uploaded 14 hours ago.
live from Jakarta.
Stadion Madya, Jakarta, 2025. Let's do it, Benjamin.
Okay.
All right. See all those phones? Those are all the better angles we could be looking at. No. I do like seeing the full stage stuff, actually. The whole crowd. Have I heard from the Inside Live? I'm just trying to look at all the ones we watched last week. Paper Cut, Waiting for the End, Overflow, Good Things Go, Place for My Head, Keys to the Kingdom, One Step Closer. We've heard it in Mexico. Okay. She sounds so good on it. I forgot how good she was in this song. So I've only heard it one time before. But my God, is she nailing this? Yeah, Magic Pants, I think that's true. It's only the second time they played it.
I haven't heard this song in forever.
Yeah. Is this the one that they played the first time without practicing it? So Emily had never even practiced it with them? Because it feels tighter. Yes. So the first time they played it in Mexico, like they just started playing it. They played the whole song, and then afterwards, Mike's like, "We've never played that." So like with Emily, they've never played it with Colin and Emily. They
Never
just
reviewed it. Never practiced.
never
it.
practiced it. They just pulled out
Wow.
from the Inside Live and smashed it. And this is the second time, so they must have had such good reception that they were like, "Let's give it a few practices," and it sounds so much tighter. I love that. It's a gamble. Mike loves Sleep Token.
And Polyphia.
And Polyphia, yeah. Bit of Tim Henson. Give me that scream. Oh, I love it. It is, Mike.
She sounds like she's changed how she's singing the songs. She's not trying to put so much grunge on it, and it sounds so much better.
Yeah.
Like she knows when to push it and when to just sing. And like in this one, she does it perfectly. It's clean, and then she gets that dirty sort of voice a little bit, but she's not. I think she's now nailing how it should sound. Like what's better for her, for starters, because she's probably going to break her voice if she keeps trying to push it too much.
She screamed a lot more in Dead Sarah.
Screaming, yeah, but just that rough, the raspy clean.
She did out the gate. It seemed like she was trying to prove that she can do Chester's voice a lot, whereas now she's, like you're saying, doing her voice.
Yeah, but like here, here she's got full clean a lot.
Yeah.
But then she'll still do that raspiness where not all the other ones, but most of the other ones I've seen of her, she's trying that raspiness for like 90% of the song. Yeah. Where now she's nailed it. She sounds. I think it sounds. This is probably the best I've heard her sound.
Yeah. Yep.
Whoa! My ears just went. Did your sound just go funny?
They zoomed the camera and it switched to the other mic.
That tripped me out.
Yeah. From the inside, live in Jakarta. Very sick. Thank you, Android.
Yeah. That was good.
Yeah. Yeah, they're good. They're not coming to Australia. It's very upsetting. I just want to see them. Madhouse liked it. Thank you very, very much, Android. All right. Next one. Benny, how many songs do we have you for tonight?
stick around for another half an hour or something.
Beautiful. All right. All right, well, I'll keep shuffling these from zeros down. If there's... Maybe I'll... Lufa's gone so nuts on it. See, the thing is, I was like, maybe I should just watch the whole thing at the end of the stream. If we're going to do this many, maybe I'll just do that for Lufa. But then, like, Lufa's done the work to cut them up, but I'm pretty sure Lufa would appreciate it more if I just did the whole thing.
Yeah.
And it's... Yeah. All right. Next one.
Up to half freeze. Half freeze
request. Madman's Esprit, anime core. They get heavy and then they get poppy. K-metal in the choruses. Yo, Rin Infinity. Was Rinfinity taken? Because I feel like Rinfinity's a layup.
Green Fury, yeah, agree. That's basically what we were getting at, I reckon. Yeah. She's just nailing what she sounds like.
Yeah. Espuera. So, what we're doing is when Benny's here, we start the stream with Benny's banger, and when Benny's not here, we start it with an LPTV. Is the new code of conduct in the stream. So enjoy the new rules. I love someone was like, is this a mukbang channel? I was like, yeah.
Mukbang?
It is. It's a Guinness mukbang channel. We drink... we're gorging ourselves on breakdowns in Guinness. Oh, good Espuera. My request is from the hardstyle genre. It will be interesting if you like it. But the food is metal. Do you know what I love saying to my kids? If they haven't eaten dinner, they can't have dessert.
Yeah.
But if they're still hungry, I try to keep their dinner in a bowl, like in the kitchen. I'm like, heat it up. But if I've cleaned the kitchen and they're like, I'm hungry, it's like I try to give them something boring to eat. So have a big cup of milk. That's fats and proteins. Just have a big cup of milk. And if they complain about it, my favorite line that they hate it so much. I go, sleep and dream of food. I use that a lot. Lila just goes, Urgh. Just like, sleep, children, and dream of food.
Yeah, I love it. You give them dinner and they finish it and it's like, can we have dessert? I'm like, still hungry. There's more dinner there. Like,
nah, that doesn't work. They've powered through the dinner for the dessert. I understand that. Knowing how to say mukbang, it's funny hearing you say that. How do you say mukbang? Do you say it backwards? Don't do that. Don't do that. You need to tell me now. Thank you for all the love hearts on YouTube. You're giving me life. Rinfinity. Listen to Ghost by Ryan Vera. Who's Ryan Vera? Sounds familiar. That's like saying to you, oh, I want Guinness at the beginning of stream. And we're like, no Guinness today. Dream of it later. Sleep and dream of Guinness. No. All right. Madman's Esprit. Please stop loving me. I think I've heard this track. I don't think I liked it. But we're going to give it another shot. This can be a redemption reaction. Another new thing I've done lately.
A redemption
reaction. We did it with Wage War, and it did not redeem itself.
Okay. From
the latest album. This is Madman's Esprit. Please stop loving me. Benny's first time hearing it. My redemption reaction. Let's see how it goes. This one is for half free.
Please stop loving me.
Ah, Jesus. I like that bass tone actually. The hell kind of was that a dingle? No, it was headless. Everything's headless.
Not the drum kit.
What's your dream drum kit?
That's a very good question. There's so many custom ones out there. Like Brady do a really nice drum kit. I like that company.
Yeah. It's like and ooh sound on the ooh mook bang. No, it's not. You're wrong in this case.
I never forget when we used to go into
Minal.
Yeah. Menal. Yeah.
Menal.
Billy Hyde's. When we used to go in there all the time. There was this black pearl masterworks kit, and it was like black glitter with gold hardware. Ooh. And I was like, that, like, it just looked epic.
Yeah, it's the Guinness kit. What do you think of this song, Ben?
Yeah, it's not for me.
It didn't capture me. But this band has good songs. They do great, giant, ridiculous breakdowns.
They're like theatre metal. Like,
yeah, I've never heard that. I love that, theatre metal. If someone said I've got $4,000 to spend on a bass, Dingwall's just where you'd want to go, but I would still probably get just the nicest Fender Jazz I could get, which is boring, but I'd want an American one, natural finish, black pickguard.
ooh, slapping that guy.
Yeah. Kitty, that's not right. That cannot be right. Ooh. See? I got some sounds now, Ben.
I'm trying to find a picture of this drum kit.
Oh. Really quickly, I was telling Ben before we went live. Today, I was just working and I was listening to the Garza podcast, and he was interviewing the Browning. So we had Keem and the vocalist from the Browning, and the vocalist was just talking about how he does inhale vocals. All his screams are inhales. And I'm just sitting there working away and listening, and I'm like, inhale? I was just sitting here by myself, and I was just like, oh, God damn it, I can do that. And I've never known, like, I can't do it well, but it's the first time I've made that noise, and I can do it really loud. I'm not going to do that right now. But I was like, I could have been doing screams this whole time. So now it's something I'm going to work on, like, because it's fun as hell to make these sounds. But I'm so upset because I would have had like 10 metal bands on the side just doing crazy pig squeals and stuff.
Tigers eat bears.
Yeah, man. Bring it back. Me and Burdens are going to bring it back. You can play guitar. You can play bass.
Slapping a bass.
Yeah, you can use my kit. My bass. Oh, you're a lefty. Closing time with the pig squeal. It is funny though, just doing it then and hearing it through the mic. I was like, well, that doesn't sound good. It sounds really good when I like unleash it in an empty room, but not trying to do it quietly because the kids are in bed.
I can't find it.
Just restring it. That's what you guys did for me for my first bass. Yep. You bought a left-handed one.
Was it?
It was that silver. You sprayed it silver. It was a left-handed bass that you restrung right-handed. I ended up restringing it left-handed and gave it to my brother.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to it in him. You're right-handed, but you skate goofy? Me too. I also skate goofy. Ooh. Ooh. I like parts of this song. But I still am not
sold.
Yeah, I'm not in like with this song. That was for Half Free, Madman's Esprit. I played golf right-handed. Gross. No. But when I played ice hockey in high school, I was left-handed. Interesting.
Golf is the only thing I do right-handed.
I do golf terribly, so I just don't do it. Brickens McSnickens. That's what me and my wife call it. Brickens McSnickens.
You want to go for a little Brickens McSnickens?
Yeah, kids are in bed. Brickens McSnickens.
Is that the code? That's the magic word?
Yeah, that's the code word.
I am a stone.
Me too, when it's Brickens McSnickens time. Rock hard. All right. Oh, Benny, I think you've heard this already, but Lufa's requested it because you're here. This is My December Live. I better make sure I'm doing this one because this might be with Chester. Yeah, 2 months ago. Oh, official on the Linkin Park.
Okay.
I still think I've seen this. All right, My December Live, Linkin Park with Emily Armstrong. I have seen this. I loved this. Benny may have already seen this, but we're doing it. Oh my god, Switch. It's because I've got it open here.
I reckon.
Doing it live. Panda, what is that? Ah, stone. Okay. So confused. Oh, wait, I see. Benny pointed and I thought he pointed at Panda's message. I was like, yeah, okay.
What is happening?
Come on, full screen. You can do it.
I feel like I might have watched. Like, did you have a short for this reaction?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she hits the wild note at the end. Full grit. Like, I love it. Thank you, Android. It was full screen, but YouTube Music, when I've got it open in a window and in the app, stuff's up like that.
This is my descent.
It's my favorite Linkin Park songs of all time off Reanimation. But Reanimation, they're on the wall now.
Such a good album.
Love it.
Oh, you got it on vinyl?
Yeah,
How
this is a
good.
gift from the Fees.
This is also
Brickens McSnickens, this is Linkin Park. It rhymes with your name.
this is my December. This is my snow-covered home. This is my December.
Music Man's. Music Man's is the forgotten bass.
This is
They were
me
all anyone ever had, and then they just fell off.
and I.
Just wish that I didn't feel there was something I missed.
And
Oh, Magic Pants. I'm so keen. I would love to hear that.
Things I said to make
Landmarks Live are unreal. Can't wait.
No one's
you just wish
requested their new track yet.
there was something I missed.
and
Take back all the things that I said to you.
and I give it all away.
This is the new core of Linkin Park, these three.
Yeah.
Like the fact that Colin gets a guitar for this part,
Yeah.
like that tells me everything. That's like these are the three that are up all night writing stuff and jamming stuff.
Yeah.
They're not Caro. Brickens McSnickens, you can. Down underneath chat, chuck in a song suggestion. We have 11. When we get to 20, we roll the dice. Get your song suggestions in, friends. Don't let Name 41 win it again. They won like 3 in a row. The odds of that should be impossible.
Just lucky.
Yep.
These are my
They were paying me under the table while I was cheating, which would make no sense.
No.
Add the link, please, Brickens.
This is all I need.
I'll rig it for you, Panda.
Just wish that I didn't feel there was something I missed. Take back all the things I said to make
It's really strange that I guess it's a 360 stage, but like
just wish
Shinoda's on the other side, faces the other side.
Yeah.
You know, back
Yeah.
to them.
take back all the things I said to you.
And I give it all away. Just to have somewhere to go to.
Funnily enough, sorry, I was going to say, she's wearing what the Invent Animate singer wears. What were you going to
Pretty
say?
much.
Yeah.
This is another example of how she just like pushes in the right spot.
Yeah. This note coming up is...
This is my December. This is my time.
Morning.
Good morning.
The zone. The J zone, as I like to call it.
This is my
'Cause I can't pronounce the other word.
December. This is all so clear.
That's the take you use on the recording.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that she's nailed that live.
Where to go to.
Android, we're all wrong sometimes in different ways. It's fine.
To have someone to
Every time I see that mukbang comment, I get hungry.
give it all away. Just to have
She's good.
Yeah.
She's really good.
give it all
So, Brickens, the song list you can see are all the $10 paid dono requests. The song suggestions are hidden. I don't want you to see them, but I'm going to roll a dice and pick one of those at random in 7 suggestions time. Spoiler, she nails it. She nails it so bad. By that I mean so good.
Yeah.
Oh, crowd's like, yeah, I was here for that.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was wild.
Unreal.
Might be hot take. The acoustic live version of Crawling is better than the studio.
Crawling's an old song. The acoustic live version is very good, and I like that they mix it up in that way for the live show. You might be right on that one. J-Zo knows what's up. I have never been to a concert before, probably never will because of the noise. Brickens, earplugs. Get earplugs, stand at the back. Do you like bass or drums? Because if you do, earplugs are the way to go, because I only just recently started wearing them to gigs, and the second I put them in, I was like, oh, we used to wear these on stage, and this is how I used to be able to hear myself.
Yeah.
Because I put them in.
I used to like I used to say, like, you know, you put your fingers in your ears and it just changes the sound of everything.
I used to love it. I used to love being able to hear myself so well, and that's when I'm now watching live bands with earplugs in.
Yeah,
it's the best. I love hearing the bass, especially I did it for Korn. Hearing the Korn bass, I know it's not fieldy, but it sounds the same. I've seen Rammstein live, probably the best live I've ever been to. Have your eyebrows grown back from the flames? Both great, clean vocalists. Comparing them is silly, 100%. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I saw my first concert ever last week on Saturday. You saw Dream Theater. Earplugs definitely helped. Very good. I don't really like comparisons between Emily and Chester. I don't like comparisons between Pepsi and Coke, but they taste the same, so we have to. You know, they're both colas. They're the two vocalists of Linkin Park that sing the same parts. People are going to compare them. All right.
Yep.
Ooh, Acolytes for Finnecat. All right, get those song suggestions in.
What are we up to? 13.
They don't taste the same. Hey, Caro, stop comparing them. What? Because they're both colas. You think you can talk about their differences and what's better in what ways? Get out of here. I'm kidding, Caro. Stay. Let's go. Acolytes, the slow dystopia. I go to Imagine Dragons in May. It will be my first concert overall. I think that's a great first concert. Because I feel like that's a really good entry-level concert. 22? Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Whatever country you're in, you can drink if you would like to. You're not being forced into it. Just have some energy drink. Have a Red Bull. Caro, I was joking. You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, that is very exciting, Andrew. I think that's like, because I just went and saw Ed Sheeran a few years ago, and that was a great concert. It's very different from a metal gig, but it's a great experience.
Magic Pants, first concert, Kings of Leon.
Yeah.
That'd be good to see.
Yeah. That's what people that aren't in our scene, whenever someone says, what was your band like? I say Kings of Leon.
Yeah, right.
That just gives them the general rock vibe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like, imagine a heavier Fall Out Boy. They're like, Fall Out Boy? I'm like, Kings of Leon is what we sounded like.
Kitty.
First concert was Aqua.
You know what mine was?
Aqua?
No.
What?
5.
Yeah, you had the bleach tips.
I used to work for the guy across the road. He had a restaurant or a thing at the Brickworks.
No one does Android. Yeah.
And
sorry.
Wait,
what did he do at the Brickworks?
Had like a food place.
Food, okay. So that's a local market.
Yeah. It doesn't exist anymore. But anyway, they I don't know, I think someone couldn't go. They had a spare ticket, and they're like, I was at home, and they're just like, oh, we're going to a concert. Do you want to come? We've got a spare ticket. And I was like, yep. Okay.
Sweet. Yeah.
Who are we going to see? Like, I didn't even know. But
hell yes.
Yeah. Anyway.
My first gig was a band from our school called Not Just Punk. Do you remember Chris, the little guy that was a drummer? The short guy. He had an older brother. His older brother was on guitar and vocals. They played down at Glenelg. And then after that, I went and saw a Harold show. We used to have like a local festival. Okay. Embodiment 1214 was the headliner. Sick band. It's when they were small. I said to oh my god, Alex, my first was Evanescence, second Linkin Park. Never go to another show again.
Yeah.
Nothing will be as good. I know you get panic attack easily. Yeah, Android. Yes, I get that. Also, Josh, my request was a link as it was from Hellfest. Too long to add clip. Interesting. Okay. Kitty, I was a kid and we were in Sydney. That happened to be playing a free gig in Darling Harbour. The singer mooned the crowd and got dragged off stage. All right. Go Aqua. All right.
Hardcore.
Yep. The slow dystopia. I'm so sick of these fast dystopias.
Yeah.
Finally, the slow dystopia from Acolytes. This one for Finnecat. Let's do it. Ooh. Cyberpunk fans rejoice. Mick Gordon somewhere went. Is that me? Oh, thank you, Magic Pants. I was thinking of you, Kitty.
It's always darkest when drowned in the neon lights. Break the panopticon. We know we won't survive. You think it's over. You think that it's end. No forgiveness. No witness. Dystopia.
Well, that's interesting.
Very interesting.
I reckon it's going to bang heavy when you don't expect it, because that was the moment where it was like obvious to go. Very cool, Aspero.
Very industrial.
Yeah.
In the aftermath, drift as artificial serenity. Is this what we want?
Got some health to it? Yes. The screaming recording isn't as good as the cleans recording. The scream is good, but the production on it just isn't as good as the cleans.
You think it's over? You think that it ends when just a sickness?
Thank you. How sick is that black hole logo? That's rad. Have you seen Interstellar? Oh, Ben, it's one of the best movies ever. When I start my channel, you can come over and we'll watch Interstellar. Yeah, man. You're
right.
As a dad, you have to watch Interstellar. You have to, man. That's like, there's a black hole in Interstellar, and it was the first time, because they wanted a black hole in the movie, so they, using some equation to figure out what a black hole would look like, to make it for the movie, I forget the full story, but it's like they accidentally made the most true depiction of what a black hole actually looks like, and it turned out being this shape.
Okay.
And so that's why I thought of Interstellar when I saw it. It was a 100-hour rendering of a black hole for the movie. That's why it looked so true, because
Muddy, isn't it, the mix?
Yeah. Vocals are too above the song. They're not mixed into it enough, I feel. I gotta learn how to do this into a mic. When you're not here, I'm gonna be making that noise all night, but I'll be doing it better.
We know the future's decided.
I thought they had a real black hole for the movie. It looked like it. It was the truest known depiction of a black hole. It cost so much to produce it.
Yeah, right. Great play.
Yo, Jack, this is Acolytes and the Slow Dystopia. Solid.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
solid. Just the production letting them down slightly. But as I always say, nowadays they've done everything you need to do. They've picked their best song, got it produced as good as they can, and done a sick music video.
Yeah.
For it. They've put themselves in the best possible position to get themselves out there.
Yeah.
Spit it out. I wish I knew all the words to spit it out. I was going to start singing it.
All you want to do is...
No, it's like...
Spit
All
it out. All you want to do is drag me down. All I want to do is spit you out.
Trying to think of the verse, though. Yes! All right, thank you. Straight to the dome.
Yeah.
Here. It's in my face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just another dump pump bumping up this shit.
Yeah, dude. Remembering more than me. That was for Tortilla Man over on YouTube. God, Slipknot are good. And I'm not seeing them. Now I'm thinking about it, and I'm so stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, but then I'm like, we've seen them, like, when they were their best.
Yeah, we did actually see them at their best. Yeah.
And, like, yeah.
Yes, we saw them back in the day. We went to Big Day Out. Me, Benny, and Matt wore T-shirts that said, I'm in Slipknot. Got them custom printed for the day.
And the amount of people that actually like, oh my God, are you really?
Because back then, getting like a T-shirt printed, no one knew what they looked like because it was still the mystery.
Yeah, yeah.
Not Poppy.
Hey.
Not Poppy. We started the stream. Actually, second song of the night was IRL Meltdown. Thank you very much. Very cool song. Actually really likes that song.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, have you heard Our Promise Hijack?
No.
Well, then we're doing that next.
Because I reckon that'd be my last.
Okay. Well, this is perfect because this song is amazing. So after the singer of Floya left Time the Valuator, Raph became the singer of Time the Valuator. Then he left to join Our Promise.
Okay.
And I love this band and I love this song. So let's go. This one Benny hasn't heard.
So hang on. Floya was...
So it started with Time the Valuator?
Floya was...
The singer of Time the Valuator then made Floya.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You know the song For Elusive Reasons?
I haven't listened to them in so long.
You might have to stay for 2 songs, Ben. How long do you think Sleep Token will be fully anonymous? As long as it takes for you to go to Google and type it in, because all their names are out there. And they're not anonymous at all anymore.
Didn't someone find like what they were signed up for on like APRA?
Dude, it's just all out there. Yeah. People have just like requested their old songs on stream, and it's just like them with their faces, and I've been like, damn it, you got me.
Yeah.
I'm muting for a second to tell Ben something I don't know if I've told him before about Sleep Token that I don't want to ruin for you guys. So I'm muting. You're fine. Yeah. One of the reasons I love the bass player. All right, this is Our Promise and Hijack, Benny's
BCP.
last song of the night. Yo, banana cake pie. Yeah, they're anonymous for as long as you want them to be. Let's go. Good song. This one for Graham. Banger. Good band. Good song. So he was the singer of Time the Valuator after the other dude left.
I didn't know that. These guys are sick.
Yes. I missed another request. I moved them around. Name. I had no idea Timo was in this band. That's insane. Oh, Art is it? Art is it? I'll add it to the list. I'll figure out how to add it to the list. Adelaide band.
That excites me.
can't get the link. It's at the end of the message is too long.
Can you
Ah,
copy
does
the
it-
message?
No. Does it? Give me the song and the band name, please.
Magic Pants as well.
I can get Magic Pants. Alright, I got it. I love this band. I can't believe Timo was in this band.
Yeah.
I had no
I didn't know
idea.
they'd been around for that long. This is power metal. No.
No, modern metal.
Metalcore?
Modern metalcore, yeah. Because like metalcore is like Bullet for My Valentine, so it's like modern metalcore. But Spirit Box is modern metal. This is Spirit Boxy. I don't know. Genres are fun. Okay, Kara. Yes, he still is in our Mirage. Very excited for this Adelaide band song. Didn't add.
Maybe refresh.
Got it.
Magic Pants is the other.
Magic Pants was the landmarks that I added.
Oh.
Dude, what a voice, man. Raf's incredible. That's like
another basic film clip, like
yeah, done well.
this part's really good.
Yeah.
Layered vocals.
If two band members have turtlenecks, you're gonna die in that pit, or you're gonna fall in love.
They're dressed for the ballroom.
Yeah. Now, Benny, I'm gonna put you on the spot. A song for the beautiful people to listen to while I'm walking you out. Maybe just something that everyone's heard a million times, but a song that you love. What's something that you'd want to share to the people? It doesn't have to be new. No key change in the last chorus. Very cool song. Very cool band.
Put me on the spot here.
I love Colin Britton. He has mini beef on Facebook with Hater. Who's on Facebook still, and what's a hater? Just a hater in general? There's someone that was being rude?
You know what I listened to the other day, and I
Give it to me, Benny. We've got 'em.
Silent Planet, Antimatter.
Perfect. Seeing these guys soon.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm gonna just give these guys a whirl again.
All right, this one's Benny's walking out song. Everyone say bye to Ben. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Goodbye, everyone.
I'm gonna say bye to this young man here, and I'll be right back.
Get my beauty sleep.
Yeah. Hi. Alright. Oh, are we set for one person? What is that? Oh, for one person again. Benny is out. Pretty good. Crack this monster and get the end. Ah, I've just put ice cold water all over the crotch. It's one way to wake up. Unmute champion. I'm unmuted. I hit unmute before I swapped over. Alright. Gotta recenter myself. Get everything. When we share, I'm gonna move everything over. Yeah, don't do that to me. Oh, I don't want that early an alarm for tomorrow. Okay. The jump scare. Did I jump scare? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. As I was coming over here and like fixing the cameras, I saw that the song was finishing. Do we want the desk cam? Oh, we need the desk cam for the roll. How many songs do we need for the dice? We've only got 14 song suggestions. Everyone chuck your song suggestions in. I'm going to adjust the camera, the second camera, so it's down. Give me a second. Let me get it split screen again. Huh. Oh, great. Perfect. Perfect. That's how you want it. That's what you want it to look like. That's exactly what you want it to look like. What if I go to that one? Still not great. All right. Nah, I'm going to do it the other way. Just chatting. Great. Face. I love that this camera I can do that with. I love that. So hey, this is my desk. This is that dice that I've been talking about. And at some point we're gonna roll it. Pop this here like that as an ad. Code and Josh at Rogue Energy. Do you care about Eurovision at all? They had some great metal rock songs in the past. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Unless Electric Callboy was on it, then I would be all about it. Yo, Metal Death. Hello, hello. Yeah, I need to get a better desk mat out so that looks better. Because this is how it would be. I'd probably move the cam over a little bit. But if I'm doing like pack openings and stuff, this is how I'll have it. Very exciting. Maybe I'd switch that around. Maybe I'd switch that around so it's not upside down. What do you guys think? Should I do that now? Does that make sense to you guys to have this the other way? Let me arrange it. Transform. Flip horizontal. Oh no, not horizontal. That's not what I want. Now it's backwards. If I control Z. Oh, if any of this stops the stream, I'm sorry. Transform, flip vertically. That, oh yeah, that should work. Nope. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe I'll do it here. Transform, flip vertically? Nah. Android, thank you. You guys just watching my hand move the mouse. That's the one I want. Oh, what's the yes please for? Electric Callboy should do the ultimate move and get citizenship in another country, then enter and win for them. I like that. Hey, Ollie. How are you? Over on the YouTubes. It's better? Alright. I've been shuffling songs around while Ben was here so that it's not as Linkin Park heavy. We've got 15 song suggestions. We need 5 more. If you're on Twitch, they are free underneath chat. Chuck those in. I'm going to get this energy right now. That's a good crack. Brickens, no. No. Just the one. Per stream. Everybody gets one. Some ultra black monster. I know what you mean, Mayru. Alright, the next song on the list for tonight. We got another Linkin Park from Jakarta. For Alex. We've got Linkin Park Given Up. Cherry flavored one. This is what you want. Rogue Energy, Code, and Josh. Roguenjosh, get it? It's really funny. Go and get the best mix thing. This one is good, but this one's also good. I also like this one. And I also love the Skittles flavor as well. So I'm gonna make a little stack here. This can be a little, it's like an ad. Hey, oh, hey. Good stuff. The best tasting. Hey KK, how you doing? Thanks for the follow. Let's do the next song. Linkin Park, Given Up. In Jakarta, live. Some phone video from the crowd. None of these are the one that I've got over here, so I've got to do my trick. Ding. Yep. Not working. Got to do the other trick. Mike, not yet. Alright, let's go. Linkin Park live in Jakarta, Given Up from Zero World Tour. Hi, Sensational. How you doing? Let's go.
You're impossible to forget, Mike.
Oh shit. You know what we get to do? Alright, calm down.
What are they doing? Oh, nice. I've never heard that J-Zone. Hey, Draken, how you doing? This is very fan recorded. The audio is all over the place. Please unzoom the mic. I love when Han's just the cameraman on stage. She has been splitting this into 2 screams live. I respect it. Because Emily's shorts are baggy, I initially thought she was wearing a skirt. I was like, I have not seen her wear any skirts or dresses before, and then no, they're baggy shorts. Oh, there she is. Daddy Han being proud of his little lambs on stage. Sans, I'm very good. Damn, I'm doing my damn hand thing. I don't mind that move. That's kind of sick. Yo, Axiom, get on over to Twitch. Chuck in a request. We need 4 more. Yeah, I like it. I think it's good. It's a respect thing. Oh, okay. Oh, because I'm not in a YouTube Music. I was like, we never see these. What's going on? Nice. Well, yeah, you guys are going to be hearing me scream on stream a lot more as I practice this inhale scream thing. Axiom Twitch is the #1 live streaming platform in the world. And that's where I'm primarily live. I also go live onto the YouTube Shorts feed on the side to get people over to Twitch. Oh, you're joking. You never know. You could have been a 12-year-old. You could have been a 12-year-old. YouTube Shorts can get wild. Don't want to assume that everyone would know. I care more about the tone, the length of the scream. The big screams hurt. That scream's perfect. Your scream is the perfect size because the big ones hurt. Inhale, don't do that. So Metal Death. This is the funny thing. Go and watch the Garza podcast with the Browning. It's Hardcore Keem and the vocalist. He has only ever done inhale screams, and it's like, oh, and Garza's like, whoa, isn't that like bad for you? And he's like, I've been doing it for 20 years. I know other screamers that do inhales. I've heard of so many people that do exhale screams that have blown out their voice. I've never heard of someone that has had issues from inhale screams, but everyone seems to think they're bad, but I'm the proof that they're completely fine because I'm never sore the next day. There's no issue. It's like, whoa, all right, there you go. And I was just sitting there and I just did one and I was like, I didn't know I could do that. If you can do 3 different keys in one long scream, that's impressive. Don't write. Yeah, don't do that. Okay. Next on the list. What do you guys reckon for the watchability of the stream tonight? Do I do the conversation between Mike and Emily cut up in the way that Lufa has requested it through the night, here and there? Or do I wait till the end of the stream, get through, I say no more requests, cut the requests at the end, like get through all of the requests, and then finish the night by doing the full conversation? What do you guys think? My problem with inhales is they kind of not sound good. Metal Death, I am 38. I've been trying to scream for maybe 25 years since I started listening to metal. I've never been able to. I have never been able to scream. Today, with no practice, with no forethought of what I was doing, I heard them talk about inhale screams, and I was like, inhale scream? And I just did one. And it's the best thing I've ever done by far without any practice. So for me, it sounds way better because it's either I can't scream or suddenly I can. It's insane. It is insane. Full convo at the end. Okay, it's 10:30 now. How many other songs do we have on the list? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it's 47 minutes. 7 songs will probably get us to like 45 minutes. I want to finish it about midnight. Maybe we cut. And I've got to do the roll. If anyone's got a request that they are bursting to get in there, get it in during this song, and then I'm going to cut the requests after this song, and we're going to finish the night with the From Zero conversation. I've been learning to scream for 1 year now. My voice still hurts sometimes. Might have to try it. Go and watch the podcast. Go and watch the Garza podcast with the Browning. And just because Hardcore Keem's on it, I love him. Got to support him. But yeah, I was so interested in that. All right, so I'm going to move all of the From Zeros to the end. And then Lufa, because I love the work that Lufa's put in here, they're getting 47 minutes for the price of 30 minutes. Yo. 13 Lonely Girl. I have a very close friend that uses 13 Girl on everything. Thought it was you for a second. But no. Erica, hi, thank you. Alright, the next track for tonight, now that I've changed the song list around, 2 more song suggestions to get in before we do the roll. This is Headhunters. Oh, this is the track that isn't metal. Guys, we're changing up styles for one song. This is for Android. This is hardstyle, apparently. 8.1 million views. Not the kind of music I listen to at all, because I only listen to metal. But this is Android's request. This is Headhunters and Sub-Zero Project, Our Church. Let's do it. Something different. Let's all try something different together. Hey, Doug. Nice, Eris.
Is our church.
Oh, I like Electric Callboy. This is just Electric Callboy. I'm already bored, yeah!
This is our church.
Get the glasses. How much longer has this got? Oh my god. This is heavier techno? Okay. This stuff's great when you're off your face.
To every owner of an orange heart, know that nothing shall tear it apart.
What's an orange heart? Is that like a war medal? Like a purple heart?
And this music will reunite us. May the heavens be praised with our sound as we gather on holy ground, where the doors
are they? Is this like they're saying the club is our church?
This is our church.
And our wine is party drugs. Is orange the color for techno? Banana cake pie, can I come too? Orange is this artist's color? Gas! You get here when we're listening to techno, dude. You are summoned by techno. Does anyone know how to shout out Gas? Gas, if you're not a mod, can I make you a mod so you can shout yourself out? I've forgotten how to make someone a mod. Oh, god damn it. God damn it, Josh. I used to know.
This is our church.
Thank you, kitty. I was trying to figure it out. Josh is hungry from the mukbang. I'm so hungry since that dude said mukbang. It's Holland's color? Okay. Do you have Nerf guns? Elijah, I do have Nerf guns. Today, I ordered actually it's a Super Soaker. On Amazon, they had a $60 Super Soaker for $10. Yo, Gas reacts. And it's this Super Soaker, it's huge. You dunk it into a bottle of water and it's got this pump thing and it just immediately fills it. So you can like fill it from a pool or from a bucket of water immediately. It's huge, it was $10. I bought it for the kids today.
This is our church.
My music journey, hardstyle, electric callboy, metal, that's what I like to see. Brickens, we all do here. for the kids. It's so that I can destroy the kids in water fights. I'm from Finland. We only have metal. I'm from Australia. We only have pub rock. It was fun to try something different. We got together as a team. We listened to something. It was so boring. Green Fury. Not against the whole genre. It's pretty boring. I bet that you could have a lot of fun with that. I bet that you could have a hell of a lot of fun. Thank you for introducing us to something different, Android, for sharing that with us. Not what we normally hear. I love when they do little bits of that in a heavy song, but hearing a whole thing, it's not for me. I was listening to dubstep and wanted something more heavy with a lot more edge. At least you had Daft Punk. Hey man, around the world. Now, Magic Pants 4447 Lost in a Wave. Yes. Yes. I'm so excited. Another Landmarks live performance from Hellfest. Amazing song, Lost in a Wave. I've been told it's a 4447. I'm about to see this band very soon in Adelaide and I cannot wait. Never seen them live before. Yo, 13 Lonely Girl, underneath chat, there's channel points. Chuck it in as a song suggestion. If we get 2 more song suggestions, I'm rolling a dice and one of those gets picked at random to play. So please go and get that in there. We just need 2 more. I didn't catch them when they supported Northlane, no. Alright, let's go. This is... What song was it? Lost in a Wave. From Landmarks, live at Hellfest 2024. Let's do it. This is Magic Pants. Oh, I can't wait. Did it get dark during the set? I feel like the first song was during daylight. Caleb, songs are recommended over on Twitch. Ball of Death, Pyrotechnics, all the guitarists did a high kick at the same time. We're on here, boys. Brewster, hi. Brewster.
It's a feeling I know. All my senses are right into the blood where I can't move at all. I'm trying to escape, but there's no one here. I'm so myself, that's irrational.
Kia ora, indeed.
Whatever I do, it gets the best of me. I can feel the waves pushing down on me.
Android, it's on the screen. He's so good live. Backup dude had great voice live as well. Hits it. Yo, Vancouver, how you doing?
My face is only concrete. It's about to take control and I just cannot compete.
One song away. Get a song suggestion in.
My face is only concrete. It's
Oh, damn. Damn. Damn.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup. Cheers, mates. I am Vancouver. I got my ticket. I got 4 gigs coming up. Got Ginger, Silent Planet and Error, Landmarks, and Bill Murray. Yeah, kitty. So sick. Yeah, they are, J-Zone. Lost in a Wave, live at Hellfest 2024. Banger, banger Magic Pants. They're so good. Cannot wait to see them live. Such a great band. Oh, yeah. I am also jealous of the Android. Alright, next one. Spotless Mind. And the track is... No. Did I get the right song? Oh my god, Art, is this the Adelaide band? Is it Paraphernalia? Spotless Mind? Big reason for wanting to move to Oz on bands getting to go there. New Zealand gets forgotten. Too small? Yeah. Hey man, Lord of the Rings. Always have that. Never really knew Voyager. I watched one Eurovision song of theirs once ever. Hey, Adelaide often gets forgotten because we're not East Coast. 100%. Us in New Zealand. Shouldn't be Anzac, it should be Adelaide and New Zealand. Adelaide and New Zealand always... What's a word that's forgotten but with a C? Adners. Yo, Art, is it? What is it Paraphernalia and Spotless Mind? I just want to make sure I've got the right one. So this is an Adelaide, but yes, this is an Adelaide band. I am in Adelaide. I love my city. I love our scene. I've been in Adelaide my whole life. I'm a big Crows fan. I'm so excited to hear a band from Adelaide. This is Paraphernalia, their new one, Spotless Mind. Let's go, boys. Put me on your door list. Oh, loaded core. All the shoegaze. Yes, boys. just really quick. All the boys love a gaze. Chauvin 100%. Magic Pants, I think Catatonia is a band that I've been trying to remember for years. There's a band that I'm always like, this reminds me of a very nostalgic, old school, new metal-ish, goth, cyberpunk band. And in my head, I'm like, it's not the Rasmus, but it's something like that. And I think it's Catatonia that I've been trying to think of this whole time. So I've written that down. The gays, Chambo, how you doing? Don't know if I'll see you tomorrow. If I do or if I don't, it's good to see you. All right, this is, let's keep going. Adelaide Band. Big change coming up. Him, yeah. Join me in the... Vancouver on Thursday. I look forward to it. Chamber, I guess. Seeing you at least. Chambiro. Good vibe. Great vibes. Do I put this on the Vibecore playlist? I might. And they're paid on Twitch. We have 20 song suggestions. We're rolling the dice after this. Vallo did turn his back on Bam though. Do you care if lyrics are English or are we just vibes, Fruitster? That was sick. Paraphernalia, Adelaide Band, absolute modern loathcore. We don't like to say the D word whenever we're listening to shoegaze, but that Deftones sound that is coming back super hard. Love it. Very, very cool. Chuck us a door spot, boys. All right. Very, very cool. I've marked down there that it's an Adelaide band as well. Oh, good art is it? All right, we're rolling these dice. I have a list of 20 song suggestions. Josh, what are you doing with your hand? Roll it a dice. Why? What do you think I'm doing? What do you think I'm doing? Huh? You're the sicko. Doing a gig at the Cranker soon? I am, dude. I was supposed to go to a gig at the Cranker on Valentine's Day to see Connections and the boys in Santa Skies, but I couldn't go. So I'd love to go and see a show at the Cranker. Let me know when. If this is name 41, I'm waving an invisible sign. Could do this all night. March 6th. It's a Thursday. I stream on Thursdays. How does it? What are you doing? I have 2 stream nights. They're Mondays and Thursdays. What are you doing? Do it on Thursday. Invite me to the next one. All right, guys. Oh. That's worse. That's so much worse. Here we go. We're rolling. I'm going to try to hit the monster can. And... oh. It got stuck in between the two. It is... Can I zoom? Oh, zoom that way. It's a 3. It's a 3. What finger am I holding up? What finger? It's a 3. If this is name 41, I quit. It's not. It's banana cake pie. It's banana cake pie. If it's name 41, we riot. Cam, I've got a dice cam now. I realized that I can just point Benny's cam down at the desk. And then you can see a little bit of the crotch. That's the crotch. Proof that I'm wearing pants. Very exciting. Banana cake pie with the win. Unpeople Moon Baboon. Do it, BCP. Do it. I need to go and get that camera before the Ginger show. So if you weren't here earlier, I figured out that I wasn't going to get because I was going to get a GoPro and a Rode wireless mic pack for recording live bands and then interviewing them. And I put it out there on YouTube. What's the best, like people that record gigs, what's the best camera to get? Because this is what I want to get. And someone was like, DJI Action cams. They're similar to GoPro, but they're way better in low light. And then you can get little wireless lapel mics that sync directly to the camera that are like $70 each. So I'm going to get the camera and 2 of those, and I'm going to get a little Rode shotgun mic to do the live recording of the band. So pumped. Nice. Now I can see myself miserably lose every roll. Nice, Josh. You can also, when I'm doing a card opening, I've also got this now set here at the desk. I would love full-on Magic the Gathering people to rock up and be like, why does he have Arctic Foxes in a custom cutout? It's my favorite card. Shut up. Shut up. Game Boy streams? So the thing is, I did the replacement on the back and I put the new battery thing, see that really shiny silver one? I put a new one in and it's still not working. So I don't know. I want to do Game Boy streams. I want to be here playing like this, but it's not working yet. Where are my Zelda fans at? I heard something today that I think is quite troubling. Josh, you're now the second streamer I watched that is into Magic the Gathering. Nice. I don't play it anymore. Well, then my daughter desperately wants to play more with me. She's got a couple of decks. I heard today that, because I wanted to play Ocarina of Time, and I was going to buy a N64 copy, because I'm building out my N64 games collection. I got 2 new ones today, and I wanted to buy Ocarina. As it turns out, currently the best way to play Zelda is the 3DS version. They said it's even better than the emulated versions because the controls are tight. They've redone it. It looks great on the screen. You can use the 3D, the glassless 3D. So now I'm in the market for a 3DS and a copy of Ocarina. Just, you know. Yeah, I don't know. Ocarina is on Switch, which plays perfect. That's not what the article said, and they're God. You know, the article can't be wrong. Will you buy the Switch too? I was going to, but then I lost my job. And now I don't know. I guess it depends on if I get another one or if all the YouTube stuff goes well. Fruitster, I got a 3DS. Apparently the 3DS version of Ocarina of Time is the best way. So I was looking at the new 3DS XLs. Really, Kitty? Can I trade you something? I'll trade you an original Majora's Mask. It's just the cartridge. I don't have a box for it. I was 18th month jobless. Worse than that. Can't get another job? Yeah. Will the road have to wait or still getting that? Magic Pants, again, I don't know. I don't know because in my plans before all the work stuff happened this month or in March, I was getting the camera for gigs and the mics. In April, I was getting the Rode caster, and there was something else I wanted to buy. That was going to be the month after that. Kitty, if it's trouble, do not. If it's trouble, do not. All right. Banana Cake Pie has requested Unpeople Moon Baboon. Getting a 3DS? Yes, Caleb. And Majora's Mask is on there as well. So, I didn't like it when I was young. I think I would want to give it another shot now. Let's go. for Banana Cake Pie. Congratulations on your win. All right.
Go ahead and live the dream.
Okay.
So pick a hill and dig a grave on it. Nothing's what it seems.
Is this my sign to go full-time on YouTube?
Step back! Take stock! You're feeling grateful for the
Fruitster, the add clip button is how to get your song onto the list. Yo, fan. Ooh, this is sick. I like this a lot. Hey, fan. X-Fan. Oh, yes, kitty. Amazing. Goats are pretty demonic. I think that fits. Baby goat, lamb. Wario Land 3. I'm actually in, if anyone else likes retro gaming, Super Retro Squad is a YouTube channel. I'm friends with the guys that do it. They go to the markets every weekend and find like crazy cheap retro stuff. They've also got a Discord that I'm very active in, where I'm posting all my sweet finds. Today's new games. That was Top Gear Rally. I need my protective cases. The fact that it says be whatever you want to be when I'm like trying to decide what to do. Kitty found it. The artwork's pretty sick. Yo, Cody, thanks for hanging out. Have a good time, rest of the work shift. Kitty, it's just a different style. Post-hardcore swancore. Generally, bands like this are dudes that grew up playing ridiculously heavy metal and evolved and started writing stuff that's like way more complex, is usually how swancore bands are made, are born. It's usually dudes that look like they used to be real old head metal guys. Good bassline. Fun bassline. Way more complex technical death metal into the chat. This is usually people that would have grew up playing technical death metal and then played this stuff. They're a part of Sharp Tone, done a few of theirs now. Oh, nice. So yeah, I saw the name and I was like, I know them. You said button. Do you mean spend the Dadcore coins, or do you add clips at the start of your chat to request? No, so all right, Fruitster. We've already done the roll. Nice, Kitty. We've already done the roll. So all the song suggestions that people have put in, we got to 20. I rolled it, and then this song won. So the free requests are done for the night. When people put in a $10 dono request, they have to hit the add clip button to add the YouTube link, and then that adds it to the song list that we play. Now, I've been talking about this for a week, I guess, because I found out on last Wednesday Brickens, that was the one. That's the one that won it. No, Brickens. So we get to 20. I roll the 20-sided dice, and one gets picked. And then I'm working through all of the paid requests. 6 francs. I didn't know. I thought sausages is currency. I didn't know that's what they did. The Swiss. Nah, Brickens, the $10 ones. Oh, come on, Brickens. So, as I've been talking about since I found out last week, at sometime in July, there was a corporate reshuffle and my team at work is disappearing. And at that time, what I would love to do and what I will do until I find another job is the YouTube thing full time. In preparation for that, if you guys want to help me out, I've just chucked another Patreon link that you can follow for free. That is where I'm going to be putting my movie and TV show reactions. So when I'm giving it a red hot go in that time, I'll continue doing everything I'm doing now, but I've kind of been scheduling out what a week would look like. I'd keep the same 2 nighttime streams that I do now, but then I would also add 2 daytime streams and try to hit 2 different time zones so that I can get more more people that can be there for streams. So there'd be 4 request streams a week. I would still do the album, possibly. Oh no, I was going to do the album and a concert for Andrew. That's how I feel. And then do a full concert reaction on my current Patreon. And then thank you. Yeah, Soil mate, thank you. Don't pay for it yet unless you want to see my Venom reaction that is there. Yeah, I know BCP. It's I can't talk about it because it's all still in the thing. But yeah. So in a week I would do 4 streams, an album reaction, a full concert reaction, a movie, and an episode of a TV show. So I'm going to start with Arcane because a lot of people want me to watch Arcane and I really want to watch Arcane. And then I've never seen Breaking Bad. Yeah. Sorry, I was confused with what's going on in chat. Yeah, so if you do want to help in preparation for when I do start posting stuff, Watch It with Josh is the Patreon. There's a YouTube as well, but again, it only has like 0 followers. Because I haven't done anything with it. I haven't seen Breaking Bad. Today, I saw there's a watch order for people that have never seen Breaking Bad, where it's like, you watch this episode of Better Call Saul, then this episode from this season, like season 6 of Breaking Bad, then you watch like the first 3 seasons of Breaking Bad, then you watch this episode of this show, and it's like apparently the perfect order. So I'm going to get to watch Breaking Bad in the perfect order. So that is part of what I want to be doing at that time. Yeah. I think there's going to be... I can't start looking for a job until the thing happens, which kind of puts me in a weird situation. That's all good, Gas Reacts. I'm a big crier. But yeah, so from July, there's going to be time where the time that I'm looking for a job is when I'll be also going nuts on the content stuff. And the dream is that the content stuff just goes really well and I don't need to find a job. But there will be an amount of time where I'm doing that. So I'm very excited. Started watching Breaking Bad a while ago and then got distracted partway through season 1. Hopefully... Well, we see how we go. Alright, for Kitty Nakajima, Nova Twins. I've only ever heard... Oh, you know what? I've heard one other song of theirs. But mostly I've heard of Nova Twins with Bring Me from Post-Human Survival Horror. Give the full-time stream a good go to see if you can pull it off permanently. It's what I want to do. In preparation, after this week... Oh, Gas Rags, I love Dexter. I never watched the last 2 seasons, so maybe I'd do those as well. But yeah, I'm just trying to get through this week. This is a very hard week for me. I love Rings of Power. I haven't seen the 2nd season, so that's another one that I can do. After this week, I'm going to start ramping up the amount of... Because really, it's just these 4 months. I've got these 4 months before it happens to get myself in the best possible position. So I'm going to be doing a lot of work. And there's going to be a lot more stuff. So we'll see how we go. That's why I didn't watch them Android, but hey, maybe it'd be entertaining to watch that with me. This is Nova Twins and Monsters. This one's for Kitty Nakajima. Let's go. It's a bizarre bass. Had a spider on my foot. God, I hope that didn't bite me. Just a garden one, but still. I was like, I feel something on my foot. Thanks, Inept. Yeah, it's a kitty request, you can tell. This reminds me of Ammo album from Bring Me. It's got that tone. Get the spider broom. I had to use that a couple of days ago. Today, I just went to get a bowl out of the wardrobe. I didn't even know how this thing got in there. But I went to get a bowl and there was this spider just in the bowl. And it was like the size of the base of the bowl. And I'm just like, if I lose this in this bowl cupboard, I'm going to have to be like one by one taking out ceramic plates and bowls, trying to find this thing. And I'll probably smash a whole bunch of stuff. So I was like, I need to pick up this effing bowl that has this big spider in it. It wasn't a huntsman, it was a wolf spider. I just like, my mother-in-law was over. She was dropping the kids home from school. I've opened up this cupboard and then like we were mid-conversation. I just stopped talking. She was like, what? I'm like, come check this out. She comes over and I'm like, all right, stand back. And luckily there was a tissue box right in front of me. So I just like, yo, Anto, how you doing? I just like really carefully, I picked it up from the back of the bowl. So it was facing the other way and just slowly picked it up and it just sat there in the bowl. I was like, oh, good boy. And I put it down on the ground. And then when I put it down on the ground, it kind of like rattled the bowl a little bit. And then it was like crawling around the bowl. And the second it hit the floor, I just went, whoop-ah, and then cleaned it up. If you kill a spider with a tissue box, you then get to take a tissue out and clean up. So that happened to me today. Speaking of monsters. Oh, and Anto, I love you. I love the requests. I haven't put the message up yet. No more requests tonight. We are finishing the stream by watching the Emily and Mike conversation part 2, which is 47 minutes. Bro, you and the spiders? No, we just have to deal with them all the time. I hate them. Thank you, Kitty. Oh, no. All right, I hope you're all right, Anto. That's no good, Anthony. Nah, Kitty, can you change it to all requests now will be for Thursday stream? This is very much like Ammo from Bring Me. Please, Kitty, sorry, I didn't say please, that was rude. Thank you, Rid1 and Doomers. Over on YouTube's. Yeah, that's that bass tone. That's that absolute fuzz bass tone. It's a fun song. Video is really cool. It's the kind of video you wouldn't expect to be really expensive, then you find out how much it costs. You're like, whoa. What's 105 in Celsius? I just hope you don't have what I had during flu season here this year. I was the sickest I've ever been. 38-ish? That sucks. Hey, Ava, look after him. Poor bloke. 40.5 degrees Celsius. That one was for Kitty Nakajima. And that was a very Kitty request. That was Nova Twins, Monsters, Very Rock. Been playing Nurse all weekend. When you guys are done with that, just make sure he feels better. You know what I mean? Maybe wear a mask. Sorry, I'm sorry. He's unwell. I'm sorry. Alright, we've got 2 more songs and then we'll be finishing the night with the 45-minute conversation with Emily and Mike. Yeah, I know Metal Death. Luckily we don't have to deal with it. Lordy! Oh, so this is a Eurovision band. Lordy, Hard Rock Hallelujah, Hallelujah? Eurovision 2006 winner. It's a band from Finland. I have missed out on a few songs in the list and I'm adding them now. Oh, because of the roll. That's what I did. Probably would have seen Lordy. I initially thought it was Lord. Did anyone ever request a new Landmark song? I haven't. If you saw the list of songs on my personal list that I haven't heard yet, you'd fall over. I haven't heard the new Imminence. I haven't heard the new Landmarks. I've got so many songs on my to playlist. It's just because I had that week off when I needed that week off. The singer is called Mr. Lordy. He designed all the suits. Oh, they look like goblins. I can see the thumbnail here. Alright, Lordy 2006. These guys won Eurovision. Yes, Ava. Appreciate you. Let's go. Eurovision 2006 winners. Alright. Rob Zombie. Alright, they sound like Kiss, they look like Rob Zombie. This is what people think metal sounds like. Like, they look like Kiss fell in a pool of acid, 100%. It's old school glam power metal. The true believers, thou shalt be saved. They don't sound like how they look. But this is the kind of thing where non-metalheads would be like, oh wow, this is alright. There is a metal song that I like. This won Eurovision. Well, I'm sure it's better than everything else that played. Wings on my back, I got thorns on my head. My pencil sharp and my eyes are red. It's from 2006, right? So it's almost 20 years old. I've got to keep that in mind. It was different for Eurovision. It does sound different. Vessel was breaking down the door. Rammstein did it better. The Wings. Okay. Hard Rock Hallelujah. Hallelujah? How do you even say that? Thanks, Ava. Yeah, those were some big shoes. I didn't like it. It's fine. How did you pronounce Rammstein? Rumstein is how all the Germans keep telling me to say it. This is, yeah, I was thinking like that's the band they'd go and see in Wayne's World. They were like a, yeah. My bank kept yelling at me that you were a fraud. They're right. I appreciate you, Ava, very much. I much prefer Lodi over Manskin. Jesus, that's quite the name. Rogan Fraud. The name was taken. Alright, Spotless Mind is a double. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's what name was trying to say before. Oh, that's that double that came up earlier. It's not Manskin, it's Mainskin. I'm guessing you're shaking your head at Metal Death, not me, because I read what they wrote. Let's go. Someone in Russian is calling me a bot on YouTube. All right, we're here. We're there. We're going to do it. We are going to listen and watch. So this is Linkin Park, Mike Shinoda and Emily Armstrong sitting down for a conversation. They did this before they announced that Emily was the new singer and did the From Zero launch show. And it was a fantastic conversation that I loved. And now they have recorded a second conversation 2 weeks ago.
YouTubers.
I love how it starts off with hi YouTubers. They know I'm going to react to it. Nah, gas, thank you. Beep boop. I'm a fraud bot. I keep telling you guys. Oh, you wanted to type it fancy. That's why it came up Manskin. Okay. All right. From Zero, a conversation with Mike Shinoda and Emily Armstrong, part 2. Let's go. I loved the first conversation. I'm very excited about this one.
Hi, YouTubers. It's us today, Mike and Emily.
Hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTubers.
Hey, I'm a YouTuber.
Hi, chat.
Hi, AI.
Hey, AI followers. Followers we purchased.
Hi, bots.
What's up, bots? Sup to all our bots out there.
There you go. We
What are
just
your
had
thoughts?
bots on
What are your
YouTube
thoughts,
chat.
bots? We did our last chat 4 months ago, like almost to the day, like not quite.
AKA 4 years ago.
AKA, oh yeah, 100 million
Wow.
years ago. 4 months ago, I don't think you would have had the audacity to ask me to change tops.
Do you mean
That's so
to change?
funny.
Did I tell you to change, or did
No,
I wanted to steal
you
it?
just pointed out. No, you pointed out that you and I, when you walked in the room, you and I were wearing similar colors. We were kind of matchy, and you're like, "Oh no, we're matchy." Pause.
I didn't say.
I love the chemistry between them already, just talking about that. Also, something occurred to me just recently. Bam Margera has become friends with Hulk Hogan. Don't ask me why. I keep seeing things on Instagram. They were having a, what's the AFL Grand Final been in America? Super Bowl. They were having a Super Bowl party, and I looked at the photos of the house that they were in. I was like, celebrities just live in normal houses now. Like, modern houses all just look the same on the inside now. Like, I'm just looking at this and I'm like, they're just in a normal house. They haven't spoken in 4 months. No, it's 4 months since the previous conversation that they recorded.
Oh, I said, so cool. Look at us. We're matching.
Cool.
It was not an oh no. I was like, oh my God,
do you want
look
me to
at
go
us.
put the other thing back?
And this is for I Am Lufa, who requested a whole bunch of this, and we said we're going to do the whole thing. So.
Oh my God, we're matching. Now we're not matching.
No, we're not really matching.
Because
no.
you took it offensively, which is.
I'm totally offended. You're
and
right.
I have the audacity to even tell you to go change.
Now
go change.
What are these
It's been 4
shoes,
months.
Mike?
Here we
The
are.
launch
like he's on the
show,
Nimbus
it was
cloud.
right before the launch show.
It was the hottest week in LA.
The launch
Literally
show.
and figuratively, yeah.
I was like worried that the power was going to go out because that's what happens sometimes when it gets that hot. And I thought the whole grid in LA was going to go down and our show was going to crash mid live stream. And like people in like France were going to be pissed.
I think that's where we were mentally and physically.
Yeah.
I was here watching
We hung out
first thing in the
studio
morning.
a ton, but that's different than sitting around and answering questions about things.
Yeah.
It was weirder at that time. It was like we were still like getting used to like standing next to each other on a stage.
That's what they were talking about.
Because it was like, oh shit, that's what that's gonna be like.
Yeah.
That's what that's gonna feel like.
Yeah.
Now we do it all the time.
Yeah,
Now
it's
we're
like
pros.
Whatever.
Just run into everybody on purpose.
Take
'Cause
that,
it's fun.
Phoenix.
Look alive, people! Boom. Not really. What would you say the most different to what?
I love when there's no interviewer there and it's literally just them in a room. The energy is so different when they are asking each other questions. Bands need to do this more. As someone that's about to start interviewing bands and putting myself out of business, bands need to release these videos more than doing interviews because this is more interesting.
Maybe what you expected of all this than to what the reality was.
Actually, you know what? I think I really kept a pretty open mind to like what things were gonna be like. Because I don't know if I had very many expectations about what like touring was gonna be like or whatever, because I was unsure about how people were gonna receive
We've
it.
got Gorillas toys
Like,
up
I
in
know
the kitchen
I liked
bench.
what we were doing.
Yeah.
You know, I
the
thought
left
the
of that
music
green fruit bowl
is
thing.
amazing, and I really enjoy, like, when we started doing rehearsals and stuff. It was super fun from the beginning. It was a little bit nerve-wracking because like
It's
doing
Gorillas
all the
toys over
songs,
there.
the old songs that we've done so many years, and then like playing some of them differently.
Yeah.
Was crazy. But after we got over that hump, it was really fun.
Yeah.
To play together. And I was just like, I didn't know if people would like it. I mean, as weird as that sounds.
I know.
Yeah,
Did
they're
you feel like
playing
that?
Yes and no. I
Sold
was
out
so
World Tour.
involved in what we were doing that there wasn't much outside chatter. Maybe in part of not telling anybody.
Right.
So I wasn't able to have any of that chatter, even like internal chatter.
Yeah.
It was just like everything was what we're doing now, and how we communicated in writing and having it. It was so. This was my world.
Yeah.
So it was hard to expect anything. There was always, and I think it's just from me in my career, there's always going to be some kind of failure. Like, always accept that there will be failure, you know? Because that's always been, like, the percentage has been
Totally. I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that.
So it was kind of nice to have just, like, it's going to be
thanks,
good.
Fruitster.
You know what I mean? And everybody loves what they're doing. This is such a new thing, but yet so familiar, which was great, you know? It wasn't completely different. So I had that mentality where it's just like, just do the best you can.
Or is that like a tattoo?
Be here, you know, you got a job to do, you know, but at the same time, the most fun job. And so when it all happened, it was just like, what the fuck?
Tattoo, that's cool.
What?
Yeah.
And even to the point where it was like, you know, so it was going with number 1, this, and we were getting all these things back.
When you hit the what the fuck moments were like how well it was received, like all that stuff?
Yeah. I think there was another mentality that I had where it's like, don't lose the grip of reality, right?
Great, yeah.
So I'm thinking, this is it. And I think that was another reason that I was very just like focused and doing what we're doing and deep, like very involved, right? And so I think it was that, like, don't lose the grips of reality. This is what it is. This is your family. This is, we're doing this together. We're in it together, whether it's successful or not. I think that was our mentality.
That's a good
But
mentality
then when it
for them to
actually
all have.
hit, it was like the biggest dose of reality. You know, it was like, oh my gosh, this is reality now. So it almost had the opposite effect. And so having to grip with that and having to just realize that this is reality, this is it. It was like processing it had, there was so many dreams. I can't even, I hate to say that word, but like as a kid and stuff like that, like it was all not in my head anymore. It was like I
Planes
crossed a
sold out.
plane. Like it was like
Sold
some
out
portal.
tours, everyone's singing along,
You
even
know,
the new
and I'm
songs.
not even kidding. It was
And it
so
just happened,
real.
just immediate.
That's funny.
That's crazy.
That's really
Because
funny.
you're constantly manifesting, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like I was crazy at some point when I was very young and like asking, like, is it, I am kind of obsessed at what I do. Like I remember asking my mom and being like, is this okay? Because I was starting to get a little bit worried. Because I was like, that's all I think about.
Yeah.
And she's like, Emily, that's a true mark of a professional. You know, like, keep doing it.
Maybe
and
I
that was
should
the
do
greatest
YouTube
thing.
full-time.
But I did that for so long. And then I just
All I
like,
think about.
this parallel universe I just kind of hopped over to or something.
That's funny.
And I was like, this is crazy. This is everything.
People don't realize too that like in my experience, we did have so many big successes, but we also did have, you know, I'll say failures. Like I think to somebody else that might sound like an exaggeration or something. We'd have
Comparative failures.
songs or videos or things, tours, things that we wanted to do that they didn't come out the way we wanted. Like they didn't come out as good, or they didn't come out as like the thing that we envisioned doing wasn't the thing that ended up happening.
Oh.
And what's so crazy to me about everything in the last, 4 months is that like we took some really big risks. We took some really big swings. I mean, just starting with the fact of like doing it again and doing it with you and doing it with Colin and having Brad, be in the band and play on the record and help out on the ways he helps out, but also not be on tour. All of those things, and then how we did the launch show and how we released everything. Like there were some really big risks some really big
100%.
swings. And to me, I feel like they all
Hitting
connected.
sixes.
Like they
Yeah.
all worked.
I agree.
And it's insane.
Hitting sixes would be home runs
I've never
in
been
America.
a part of a project of any kind where in so many ways, it was so risky and it worked out in all of those ways. It's super weird.
I know. I think week after week, there was more and more of that, even with the marketing aspect.
Yeah.
And with the whole team, and I think,
Think about like Two-Faced. Like, so
Yeah.
the video for Two-Faced, it was like a last minute thing. Like, oh, crap.
They recorded
we're
it
gonna,
on the
put
From
this
Zero stage.
4th song out.
Yeah.
We're gonna, first of all, to put 4 songs out before the record comes out is unusual for me. I've never had to do that, I don't think. Oh, except for like my solo thing. But like this was way different because it was way heavier lift. It was like so much work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so much stuff was already going on. And then management goes, I think we really need a music video for Two-Faced. And we were like, oh God, like
Yeah.
that's
Put
gonna
on
mean
suits,
you
get on
gotta
the
spend
stage.
money, you gotta come up with an idea, you gotta execute it well. Like we're so friggin' busy. Like I wanna get the launch show right. We're gonna add a video to that. And then somehow it managed to just like, everybody just threw their ideas together and we
Bikes, suits,
got
stage.
creative with it, used the stage and the lights that we already had set up. And then
So good.
yeah, it's like one of my favorite videos we've done.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that just feels like,
Feels right.
yeah, it's like shocking. It's surprising that it all came together.
I know. It's nice to reflect because it is, again, like you were saying, we were
It
so
is so
busy
good.
that it was hard to see, the end of it. And so little by little, again, it's only been 4 months. There was a lot to process, but I definitely noticed, like day after day or week after week, you're just like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Everything was running on all cylinders.
It really was.
And just clicking.
Yeah, it was.
And just it got to the point where we're just like, okay, like this is beyond me now. Like I've never felt that before. You know, where it was like it became greater than.
It wasn't like you didn't have to push so hard.
No.
I felt like at a certain point it just had momentum and it was going.
Yeah. And you're just like, it's going to do its thing. And then next week, another stat comes out and you're like, yeah.
Crazy.
You know?
And they've said that a couple of times where they're saying, like, we make the music the way that we like it. We hope you'll like it. But once it's out there, it's yours. Like, it's not ours anymore. It becomes like part of the social consciousness, you know, like in the end, like they made this thing and now it's so much more than just that song they made. It's interesting when it's
crazy.
Yeah, and it's weird.
Crazy how fast you can. It's crazy how fast you can be like. I mean, because I don't know about you, but when the album came out at #1 in all these territories, the song did, like Emptiness Machine in particular, did so well in so many places. Like I didn't realize, for example, in Germany we had never had a #1, like a top 10 #1 in the country.
Wow.
We'd never had one. And we've always done well out there. But I didn't realize that on the pop charts, we hadn't had a #1. That song went straight to #1 and stayed there for like
11?
a few months. Yeah. In Germany, they gave us some awards. And then we also got the award in England for #1 record.
We did?
It was just the two of us and they gave us the thing. But I remember when you got the one trophy, you were like,
it's the first one.
I don't think I've ever seen you so like,
no, it was
you
the
were like
first
a little
one I
kid,
ever
so
held.
excited.
Yeah.
You were very excited.
Yeah.
It looked like it was like a birthday present. You'd open a birthday present, you were like,
yeah, it's my
but
first
talk
one.
about that. Yeah, like that was your first, you've never had a trophy, like, which is weird because like, it's just a trophy, but it's like it symbolizes something.
Yeah, it's an acknowledgement.
Yeah.
You know, of hard work. And so it's something that you could like have outside your head, you know?
Yeah.
And you could share it with other people, you know? It's like, you know, it's an agreed upon acknowledgement.
Did you, when you were like a little kid, remember you were talking about like manifesting it when you were like a teenager, did you ever think of things like trophies or like awards?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I watched all the awards, you know?
You watched
like
the award
Grammys
shows?
And, oh yeah. Yeah, as you do when you're 12, 13 in a band. No, I did it a little bit later than that. I didn't really know what the awards were at that point. But
that's funny.
I think you just see people holding awards and you're like, cool, that's cool, you know? And then you learn later like what that means and stuff. And you're like, well, I want that. I want to feel appreciated. I want, you know? And then you get a little bit older and then you go and you feel a little salty and you're like, I don't need that. And then it kind of changes.
You get it, you're like, actually, it's kind of
and
nice.
you get one and you're like,
whatever, man, I didn't want that award anyway.
I didn't even want it anyway.
Want the acknowledgement anyway. You guys are sellouts.
#1s are the best, you know.
It's crazy.
It's not like you are this or like everybody agreed, like everybody voted and said that you have the best song. It's like no, it's #1. It's like,
for me, it goes back to like when you're making the thing and you don't know if anyone's gonna like it, right? It's like it's easy to look at a song that people like love now, that's been a big song forever. It's easy to go back and go, oh, yeah, well, that song's like everyone knew.
Yeah.
You know, that's like a huge song. But when you're sitting in your bedroom writing it, and it's not a song yet, and a million things, like when we're working on a song, like truthfully, like a million things could go wrong to make it not as great a song. Like little, you know, performance things or like writing things, you just can't quite get the idea and the song kind of falls apart and it's like ends up being like a B- thing, right? Like that's, in the moment, you don't know, I feel like you don't quite know that it's a B-. When you're listening to it, right? You're like, I'm writing this thing, I'm excited, it's new, I'm figuring it out.
Yeah.
And then as a group, at a certain point, we all share opinions and like look at the things and go, okay, it's exciting. This song that we're working on is exciting because it's new. It's a day old.
Yeah,
it's a week
right.
old, right? It's the best song ever because
There's nothing better when you're in a band than the first time you get to play a song live. For the first time, it's like something you've been writing, something you've been jamming, and then it's like, oh my God, we get to play it live. And it's so funny because usually as an audience, hearing a song for the first time live is hit and miss, because a lot of the time it's like you're at the live experience, you want to hear songs that you know, and then suddenly you've got to like take in something new and it's different. So for the band, it's the best thing, but often it's not the best for the crowd to hear something live for the first time.
We wrote it yesterday.
It's the honeymoon phase.
Right.
Honeymoon phase of the
and
song.
After a few days or weeks, you kind of look at it and you go, okay, if I'm going to give this a grade out of 10, like I'm going to say it's a 7. And everyone else is kind of like, oh, like they throw all their numbers in and stuff, and you start to get a feel of what it really is.
Yeah.
At that moment, there's no, even if everybody's like, it's a 9, it's a 10, like you still don't know that it's going to be, that other people are going to like it. You just know that you like it.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's where we started with it all. And to feel like, oh, we wrote a bunch of 10s. Like we wrote a bunch of songs that we think, just the 6 of us think are 10s.
Yeah.
And to go out there and share them with people and have them go, yeah, we think so too. That's like such a great feeling. That's the best feeling.
Did you see any change with the fans, like after all this time away and with this, like a new kind of audience, a new, there's obviously the core,
But I think even the core fans, it was different. Like some of them, it was very dynamic.
Yeah.
Like I don't, before this year, there was a long history with our fans where we traveled, like we went album to album and went down a lot of different paths. Like each album we put out, I mean, especially since the third album, since Minutes to Midnight, every album since, there's been a challenge. There's been something different about the album, something that we wanted to experiment
to do
with
something
that the
unexpected.
fans weren't thinking.
Yeah.
So that's an element in the release of an album where we go, okay, here's our new thing that we wanted to do, and some of them love it and some of them hate it, and it's like different percentages and different reactions, whatever. And so a lot of them had been on that journey with us for a long time.
You had to be a Linkin
I don't know.
Park
I feel
fan.
like that
Every
creates
album's so different.
a complicated relationship, and then
I dropped off and
to
came back.
have the band like basically collapse and then have all of this time quiet and to come back, there's all of the different reactions. There's the fans who are just so happy no matter what you're doing, they're just glad you're back. There's fans that are like, I don't like it at all, there's nothing you can do to make me like it, right? That's like the outside.
We've heard from them a lot.
Outside I love it and outside I hate it. And then in the middle is where everybody else is, where the majority of people are. And my favorite thing to see has been, you've done a great job of this. And it's not through any like focused effort to do it. It's just you being who you are. Like you're very open and you try really hard. Like you work very hard to do the things you do. Like it's not just the time on stage, a couple hours on stage, it's the days in between those times on stage where you're just like making sure that your voice is in good shape and that you're staying healthy and that you're like making good decisions.
She's not just being like, oh, it's all just natural.
I told somebody like, you treat it like you're an athlete. It pays off because then you go and you do the show and you're giving everything you've got, and they can see that and they can see you're enjoying it.
Yeah.
And somebody who's sitting there in the crowd with their arms crossed, kind of like, I'm not sure. I think they get a lot out of the fact that you're just great at what you do, and then also that you're really putting so much effort into it.
Right.
Yeah, she's not arrogant.
I care.
You do care.
And maybe that's what they see, because they care and I care, and I think we can meet in the middle there.
Like during the show, for example, on Waiting for the End, that's a song that like hits, like when you're doing it, you get overwhelmed sometimes. And that's happened on a few shows. Like what?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Explain that. Like why? I think the reason I mention is because I think a lot of fans see themselves in you when that happens. Like they're watching the show and they're like, she's as emotional about this song. She has a connection to this song the way we do, the way I do with that song or with my favorite Linkin Park songs. So like, what is that, do you think?
I mean, it's a great song. It's my favorite Linkin Park song. There's just such an emotion to it that
I have said
like
that it's one that I didn't really like until she was doing it, and I love her version of it. It's my favorite Linkin Park song.
I hear what they hear, right? And now I get to sing it, and I think that, and see, just
she
even thinking of the song, talking about it,
every
I get
time she
emotional.
sings
I don't
it.
know why.
And because her version of it isn't recorded, apart from people filming it from live shows, every time she's singing it, she is creating her version of that song from scratch every time in the moment. So that must be, in a lot of ways, more emotional than just singing the version of the song that is what it is and always has been. It's interesting.
This song fucking does that to me, but it's like I get to feel it even more. You know? And that's what I love about music. I want to feel everything I possibly can. And if it's a song you already love, and then you get to the other side of it, it's like, it's euphoric, you know? And it just, the emotions, it just sometimes it'll hit that spot and there's nothing I can do and I don't care because it feels so good. You know, it's such a release for me. And I'm not going to try and hide it because even if I do, it's just, why?
You can't.
Why?
You can't. You're in the middle of it.
And it is like me, pick everything apart so much.
Grapple with it and just be like, okay, well, I'm going to cry now.
Make it is what it is.
I'm a fan listening to it at the same time as I'm singing it. So if it happens,
that's funny.
You know, I didn't write the song, you know, so I mean, I think that's probably a better thing in that I feel like if I wrote the song, I would have as much as emotional connection for some reason.
No, that's probably right.
Yeah.
I think that I don't have that kind of a moment with any of our songs just for the song. Like I might have an emotional connection to a song because of either the story behind the song. So I might have a connection because of a story, a thing that actually happened.
Right.
As opposed to like, oh, it's a good song or whatever. Question before about like what I didn't expect. Here's the thing I didn't expect. I didn't think of the fact that because you didn't write those old songs, you have a relationship to them that's on the other side of the barricade. Like you've got a fan's relationship to some of the songs. And by having you on stage with us, you're like bringing that energy into the performance. So like people have noticed, friends of mine have noticed like, oh, you guys have all got such an energy and a chemistry on stage that's so refreshing. It's like a new version, it's like a rebirth of the band, but not just because you're a different combination of people, it's like chemical, it's like emotional, something else
like the album cover.
And I think a part of that I didn't expect was that you guys have that excitement or that relationship or that like, the music affects, it affects you in that more objective way.
Yes.
And so since we wrote that song and it's an old song, like it brings that back into it brings it into the band in a way that's never been there before. Like, why would it be there?
Yeah.
We've never had you in the band. We've never had Colin in the band who's like, oh, I said to you guys, are there any songs that you really want to have in the set that I might not be thinking about? And he's like, well, you may be already thinking about this one, but the song that I want in the set, we have to have it in the set, is Somewhere I Belong. And I'm like, dude, that's so interesting. Like, that's not on my top Linkin Park songs. And he's like, it's my top. Like,
it's my favorite Linkin Park song.
And for me, it was Waiting for the End,
Yeah. Right. And when you guys talk about them, the way he talked about it, I was like, dude, you're making me love that song more. Just by being so excited.
And I know that everybody's excited to play the new stuff.
Yeah.
And I have that feeling, being in a band for 20 years, I have that. So for Colin and I to come in, I know how that feels to some degree.
Yeah.
I love singing the old songs just as much as the new stuff. There's even some of the old stuff more. because it's like there's a sort of this emotional connection of just being like, oh my God.
I feel like these are the things that you only get from this conversation. I don't think that any interviewer would get Emily saying, I enjoy listening to the old songs more than I enjoy performing the old songs more than the new songs. It's like every part of me, as someone that has to like make thumbnails every week and headlines and whatever, I feel like that's the thumbnail that brings people in, but then they hear the context and like, oh, okay. But then all the people that don't watch for the full context are just like, oh God, she said she likes the old songs better than the new songs and whatever. But that's so interesting to hear why she feels that way. And it's such an interesting thought that I never would have considered, that she enjoys playing the older songs more than the new songs that she's a part of creating. It's so, I keep saying interesting, but this is very interesting.
Love this song, you know, and obviously the other ones, they're new, they're fun, you know, they're great.
I think the reason that I want to play the new songs is because they were written by us. Like they were written with your voice in mind. And I want to put as much of that in front of people as possible. But I hear what you're saying.
Yeah. Like I love singing the old stuff too.
I wrote down the same question that you asked me.
Which one?
Which is what, for you, what...
Which is, did you let the success get to your head? How did you stay humble?
The question was, were there things that you didn't expect, that you thought would go one way and they were different?
I mean, I kind of, answered it in a way where I was like, the reality part of it.
The reality part.
Yeah, where it was like, I better keep, you know, it's all in your head, you know? It really is at that point.
I think they will.
Even
I think
though
it's a
you're
good
doing
idea.
the work.
Mike's shoes are throwing me off.
Once you've crossed that line, once you've...
Nimbus Cloud shoes.
You've hit this thing that was just like this, again, portal or whatever.
She can never go
like,
back.
You made yourself known.
They
It's
did
like
the
all of a
launch
sudden
show
people are looking
and
at
she
you,
can never
you
go
know?
back.
Yeah.
You know, when I say people looking at
famous.
you, like, there's attention on you in like every aspect. And I was just like, whoa. But like so hard, so fast.
Yeah.
You know, and it was just like, okay, this is going to die down a bit. It's going to settle. I understand that. But it was just like, I didn't expect that.
She had 20,000 Instagram followers.
Like we talked about, like
At the launch
You just
show,
can't be prepared for it. Is
No.
the thing. Yeah.
No,
You
I
can
mean,
think,
we
you
did
can,
our best.
You can know about it.
Yeah.
You can know it's going to happen. We talked about that,
Worldwide
like
famous.
for better and worse, all any kind of reactions to the new music coming out. But I feel like when it actually is happening, when the music's out, when people are hearing it and they're reacting in all these different ways, like there's this. I mean, you can't prepare yourself for it.
No, and it was nice to have the safety net, the you know, us.
Yeah.
And it was just like that kept me sane, and kept me just like on track, you know, because there's a lot going on. It's a whirlwind, and then it finally settled, obviously, but as expected. But again, like with the expectations part of it, like remember when I was like, and this is probably really dumb and lame, but it gives kind of insight to where my head...
I say that a lot. I'm about to say something and I go, I'm about to say something really stupid. And then I say what it is.
She
has 1.4 million now.
Followers on Instagram. And I was like, maybe 250,000 by the end of this year.
Right. What's
you
it
know,
at
and then
now?
it was like 1.3 in like a month.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh...
Yeah.
That's just like my expectation to what the reality was.
Right.
You know, I feel like that is a good, like...
And the pressure we talked about, and there's like a weird, like, oh God, there's all these people looking now, like paying attention to all these details. Like they're like researching what socks I'm wearing.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
We were just talking about her Instagram followers. Then we were just talking about his Crocs shoes. And now he's like people researching the socks I'm wearing.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Didn't expect that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very interesting. And what's it like touring with a really cool, badass woman? I don't know who wrote this. And are you intimidated?
Are you intimidated by...
Who wrote these?
Who wrote these questions?
Do you always cut your own hair? Not only on the road, but like at home?
Can we talk about the other question first? What was the other question?
But are you also considering bleaching your hair? This is what a fan wrote in.
Too many. I can't.
It's just all hair.
So first of all, with this badass woman question, let me talk about that real quick because that is a funny thing. I was like, when we asked you to play some shows with us. I was like, I already had this like idea in my head about like, not idea. I have daughters. Like I'm aware of the idea that you were going to be singing for the band. I knew meant that there would be guys mostly who are like uncomfortable with that. Like they're just not going to be able to wrap their head around a female singer. And
I see the comments.
So I, in the band, our response was like, okay, right? Like then
our daughters like it.
Then
they can go
because we've got daughters in the band, and the guys in the band have daughters, and like it's so seeing it play out, seeing the kids, our own kids, but also female fans, like come to the shows and see you do your thing, and by the way, not like you approach the role of being a singer in a band in a way that is like very different from what I think most, like especially in the world of modern like popular music. I feel like there are a lot of female singers, like they'll lean on being sexy. They'll lean on selling that's the first show cut that or selling the brand or the whatever, like in certain ways.
He had to very carefully word that. That's the first editing cut, I think, unless they've just done it very well for the rest of this conversation. Yeah, I'll see you, Tom. I know what he's trying to say. Like, you look at Spirit Box and Courtney, like, unreal, very attractive. And that is a big part of the presentation, is that, like, Courtney looks unreal. And Emily is playing the part of the rock star. And the gender doesn't come into it. She is just a part of the band, and she is just a rock star in the band. Whereas, like with some bands, and with Mike's just talking in general with music, with pop stars, and how so much of the sex sells thing. Whereas Emily just fits within the band as a member of the band. Like gender doesn't come into it at all. It's just like, oh yeah, this is the new vocalist. They're part of the band. So it's very, very different.
And that's just one example. There's plenty of other examples, but that one in particular we've talked about. I'm like seeing over the course of now months.
This is very hard
to. This is Emily's vibe. Emily's vibe is a very specific. It's your personality. It's not. You can't just like sum it up in a couple sentences. You're a complex person, and the more time people get to spend with you, the more they understand you. At least where you are right now. And I think I'm really happy. That was like kind of surprising for me to see how that's all played out, because you are a badass. You are there's part of you that's like a modest, you're like modest, and there's parts of you that are definitely not. Like, right? Like, you're just like, you do these weird friggin' things. Like, I'll just be watching like a clip online of a part of our show, and there's a 2-second like move you do.
Yeah, how do they get that?
And I'm like, people don't know this, but I'll like send it to you and be like, dude, this was really funny, or this was really cool,
or really cringe. Just kidding. Because nothing I do is cringe.
I don't think I've really seen any cringy stuff. I did send you the Casualty. I think when we debuted Casualty, you did this like headbang thing.
And then the thrust.
Like, and I was like, okay.
You're welcome, world. Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, that hasn't been in the band before.
No.
That's new territory.
Just bringing the 80s.
Bringing a new element.
It's very
right?
funny.
Is that an 80s thing? I don't know.
I don't know.
It's an Emily thing now.
I just know that you were having fun, and it's contagious. I think for everybody. Everybody's just having a good time.
Yeah. No. That was our first time playing it, so I was like, why not?
Yeah. Some of these times you act like you knew what you were doing. I don't think your brain, you're not like, you're just free flow.
Yeah. And then also, I just don't know what the next song is. This is something I need to like.
We see that in old Dead Sarah videos.
Changes.
She just lets loose on stage.
This 4 months was a lot of trial and error, Like, I'm going to do this. I'm like, okay, now I know, even down to the bag I'm going to need traveling. Like the little
that's
things
funny. Yeah.
that I'm just like, okay, I could do this better, I could do that better. One of the things is on stage, like maybe know what the next song is after the one you're singing, because if I go full out and I'm running around doing high kicks and thrusts, I'm going to be out of breath for a song that requires me to sit and just sing the whole song.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, because I've just been out of breath some of the songs, and I just have to like force my way through it, you know what I mean? And doing all my breath techniques in between, just gasping for air, singing the song.
Yeah.
So things like that, I think I'm going to be...
with a little more, I think that the shows are have been unusually far apart in distance and time.
Yeah.
Like they're in cities that are far from each other and multiple days and off in between.
Yeah.
And once that
The
goes
jet
away, I think
lag as well.
we'll all have a little more.
Because they're doing
that repetition
such
will
wild
bake
different
in some
time
of that.
zones.
Absolutely.
What was your second or your third rapid fire question?
It was your hair. So
Yeah,
do you cut your hair on tour?
I only cut it myself when it's
there or here too?
when it's shaved. If it's not, if it's like longer, then I don't cut it myself.
And here's one I feel like the fans would want to know, like, what's a story or a lesson you've learned from Chester that you still carry with you into your creative space or work today?
Very brave, very important. I love hearing her ask such a personal question. And again, if an interviewer asked it, you'd be like, oh, but when Emily asked it, it's like, whoa, I love that.
What I learned from Chester. Chester was he could just like go with his gut. Like he could just like make snap decisions very easily. And better than anybody else in the band.
Oh, wow.
And he'd commit just to like a thing.
Oh, wow.
So that's harder for me. I'm better at it now than I was 20 years ago.
Interesting.
I love that.
Because we were all together all the time, and I was like, oh, that's like, it's almost just like listening to your intuition or your inside voice.
It's not easy to do.
Yeah, and knowing when you're like, no, my gut says this, and it's very strong. It's a very strong.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and do that. I'm gonna carry it into my space.
It's like there are things about you that have reminded me, and I hope this isn't like creepy. There are things about you that reminded me of him since the beginning. Like just certain things
She has
that you
also
do in
reminded me
certain
of
ways
Chester in lots of different ways
that
too.
you
Obviously on a different level
carry
as a
yourself
fan.
and stuff. Like it's not stuff that people would really, I don't think, like see on stage or hear on the record, but the way you're magnetically attracted to like to get on the microphone and to like hold people's attention. Just almost like hype everybody up from the moment you show up. Chester had that kind of energy. You have that kind of energy. It's not everybody that
She's
can do
got
that.
rock
Just,
star
like, walk
energy,
into the room
and
be
Chester
like,
had it.
everybody's
It's very
energy level
rare.
just kinda
Rock star
goes like this.
energy is rare.
So besides this being like our first album together, first tours together, we had firsts like you hadn't been on a helicopter. There were a bunch of shows where you and Colin were like, okay, so I've never done, that's the biggest show I've done. I've never done a show that was like this or like.
With pyro.
Never done pyro before. What were some of the other firsts? What firsts? Remind me.
First class.
First time in first class?
Yeah, first time in first class.
Love that.
For 6 hours. First time in many countries, like South America.
I had never been to Colombia.
Yeah,
we had never been to Colombia. We had
that's
never
right.
been to Saudi Arabia.
That's right. Yeah. Brazil.
Wow, still?
I'm so happy.
You had never been to Brazil.
Go back, yeah. First #1 album, first #1 single. Billboard Music like Awards.
Yeah.
You know, never had that. It's a first.
This is
Sure, the
so
fans
much
could
better than an interview.
think of things that I don't even.
Yeah, me too.
And that's another thing too. Like not wish, but I feel like it's just like way too much between Linkin Park and Duolingo. But like having like a journal be too much.
A third, yeah.
Having a third thing.
Between Linkin Park and Duolingo, you
Duolingo.
don't have room for a journal.
Yeah, I kept thinking like I should probably journal all this. And
Wow,
I was
that's
like,
interesting. So she's trying to learn
All my free time is
languages,
just, like,
which is such a great thing to do
7
for the
minutes on
fans.
Duolingo a night, you know. So I couldn't do that. So I can't remember all my firsts right off the bat, but
Yeah. When you come home, okay, so all these firsts are happening.
What home?
You're not right. when you come back to LA, and you talk to
I love it. I love
your
the way they can just talk.
Family, friends, etc. Like,
and I feel that in the way before that they did have an editing cut, they are completely in control of this, because an interviewer, if they're talking to an interviewer and they say something that's a little crazy, that'll be the thing that's the headline, that's the thumbnail, that's the clip. Whereas here, it's like, you know what? I don't actually like how I said that. Let's cut that. Let's edit that. And because of that control they have over the conversation, they can just say anything. So much more is going to come out of these conversations, which is so great. I love that on YouTube, I've just had the comment from Edwin that said, like, who's that and who's the interviewer? This is the two vocalists of Linkin Park. And that's how great, hey Jackson, that's how great this is as a video. I love it.
what kind of conversations, what are they asking about?
So how was, tour?
Okay, but once you get past that initial they want to get caught up on like what did you do, and then you get past that part where you explain what you did.
They're like, oh my God, did you hear about the drones? I don't know. It's just like,
Then it's like, then it's just like internet news. Yeah. Okay.
What are you gonna do now that blah 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 is blah blah blah? And like, where are you gonna live? You still live there? You still thinking about
I'm pretty sure that blah, blah, blah was Trump and blah, blah, blah was president.
A lot about my car. A lot of discussion about my car. Are you going to get a new car?
How old is
your car?
How old is the Prius?
She is 11 years old. Yeah. Geriatric.
Because she's having a lot of maintenance problems now.
She's having a little...
But I love your loyalty to this car.
Hey, man. Even the headlights are like so dim. Like, can't even keep up with like...
I feel like people
got, like the cataracts. Like,
people definitely would be surprised to find out that you're still hanging on to this 11-year-old Prius.
It'll be there. It'll be for like another year or two, I think. I think she's got a lot of miles left. 140.
That says so much about a person, that now she's like infinitely wealthy and she's been successful for a long time. Like her band, Dead Sarah's a big band, but she still has kept this car for a long time with all its issues. I think that says so much, like good and bad. It just says a lot about someone to know that.
We'll see.
1,000, I know.
I feel like
I do have AAA just in case anything happens.
And to say that,
have to have a.
That's so real.
A bit of, no.
I'm just kidding.
I'm not going to tell you what to do with your car, but I feel like the Prius has now become so much of a character that when it finally dies, like we're gonna have a little bit of a memorial for the Prius. Like it's gonna have to be a moment. Like, okay, everybody, it finally happened. Yeah. Like the battery went dead and it's not coming back.
I ordered a new battery though before it dies.
But it didn't work.
It's defective, and so he has to order another one. Yeah. So he's ordering another one. So we'll see. We'll see what happens in the meantime.
Do you remember when Lorde first came out? Everyone was like, part of her story was she's never been outside of the country. She's never been on an airplane before.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That was part of her story. I feel like you're never been in an airplane is this Prius.
Yeah.
Like she's got this 11-year-old Prius that's.
It's just so comforting. It's just. She's been with me through everything.
Oh my God, it's so good. It's so funny.
We do have a lot of banter in between songs. When we talk on stage.
On the mic that the crowd can hear, or on the mic that they can't hear?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, internal banter. Even with that they can't
I just want to know which one you're talking. We both.
And I was just wondering if like fans could see, like, because we'll just sit there laughing sometimes, and I'm like, I feel bad sometimes, like they can't hear like my joke. I feel bad that they can't hear how funny my joke is. I'm just kidding. It's usually Colin or Joe, I think.
You ever been pranked on stage?
Yeah.
Like by other bands? Mm-hmm. What kind of pranks? Or what was like the best prank? Or
Muse.
They pranked you?
Yeah, because we were on
did
tour
they
with
do?
them. We opened up for them.
What did they do to you?
And our last show, they threw fart bombs on stage.
Oh my god.
And we couldn't smell, like I couldn't see because I was at the front and whatever. And I was just like, what the fuck? Who shat their pants? Like, this is serious. Like, it would not go, always get stronger and stronger. And then finally, I think it was Sean going like, look, you know? And then it was them just fucking laughing.
Oh my god.
And then somebody was like,
That's
the
hilarious.
fart bombs, whatever. And it was just like, oh my fucking god.
Dude,
it was so distracting.
It feels. This is what it used to feel like after gigs or at house parties with other bands, when it's like right at the end of the night, or just any house party, when it's right at the end of the night and everyone's just hanging out and it's just the last couple of people that are awake. That's what this has the vibe of being the last few people awake at a party, or if you're all away on holiday or something, it's just a couple of you left, the kind of conversations that you have.
But I just remember getting so pissed, like, what the fuck? Who shat their pants?
Is it? That's crazy.
Again, they can say whatever they want.
At this point, do you feel like,
and if it's too much, they'll edit it.
Linkin Park fans like know you?
Yeah.
You think they do?
I think because she's just
Why?
herself.
Because of things that I've seen.
The things that you've seen?
Yeah. People showing me like, shit, they know me better than I do.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, people are like deep diving, you know?
Yeah.
So, you know, when you see that happening, you're just like, oh, they see my extensive
People are
history
watching
of being a musician.
47-minute conversations.
Well, I don't mean that.
Oh.
I just mean like your personality.
Yeah, I think we've done enough interviews
Yeah.
to get a sense of it. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that like,
Played enough shows. Maybe not.
I don't know. I feel like we're even like still getting to know, like if I think about like Colin and I think about, you know, Dave and Joe and you know, Brad to some degree too.
Yeah, definitely gets
I feel like everybody
get to know them better
we know
this
each
way.
other. We know each other. But there's also like little things that are still like just on like weird little daily.
Yeah.
Something came up about horses.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh yeah, I like horses. I'm like into horses. You were like, as a kid or something, you were like,
I mean, I rode them. Wasn't
okay,
into them.
right? I don't ride horses. Like
Yeah.
I don't know shit about horses. I've ridden a horse, but don't know anything about horses.
Yeah.
Is this what you've inspired the socks today?
Hey, Brad got me these. Shout out to Brad.
There's some good socks, man.
I've been looking at the
That's it right
socks.
there, yeehaw. That's right. We always got to do something with my socks, right? Oh, last time it was my tattoo. Trust no one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still.
Oh my god, is that from the X-Files? You guys want to know a secret about me in high school when you had to have a first password for stuff? My password was from the X-Files. It was trust no, and then the number 1, trust no one. If her tattoo is the trust no one from the X-Files, that's wild.
Still trust no one. Just kidding.
We still haven't gotten you to write in over your
We're going to do that.
the end tattoo.
Because honestly.
Please don't write in over it. Please don't do that.
Just a little pen. You want to do it right now?
That's so
What would you
funny.
do? How would you write it? Here.
What she needs to do right now, she needs to get Mike to draw it on there and then go to a tattoo place and get it tattooed on there. Kripke. Okay.
That's a good point.
How would you write it? I'm actually very curious because I've thought about this too much.
She's doing this on
How would
purpose.
I write it?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
She's going to get this tattooed.
Your own way.
I wonder
or
if he knows this
of-
yet.
'cause There's 2
100%.
completely different fonts there.
I think it's got to be kind of like the one.
He
I feel like
knows.
it's got to be like
He
this one.
knows.
It's got to be straight. Like,
He knows.
I'm going to do this really badly. But like that.
Oh, that's cool.
She's
I
going to
didn't
get
think
this
of that.
tattooed 100%.
See, he's the artist here.
I think it's got to be like that.
I've seen Mike draw rad
This
stuff
is kind
for
of a
people.
great representation of how he works in the studio. You're just like, I think it should kind of be like this. And you're like,
Perfect.
oh, no shit. I've thought about this 100 different ways. Different kind
She
of
needs
sense.
to get that
And you
tattooed
just come in
exactly
and
how
go,
it is.
Okay, but you're going to need to be careful.
math. And then you do that. Like, it's the genius
It's
of this
perfect. Look
fucking
at
guy. I would have never thought.
Really?
No, I'm not even kidding.
I think that is the way. But also, that's a water-based marker, so careful with that on your shirt. It'll rub off.
To think to say that, they're so nice.
Special.
I should have done it with permanent.
Original, dude.
Should have done it with henna.
What? I'm not tensing. I'm not flexing. Yeah.
Just natural. This is my natural arm.
Yeehaw.
Now I'm just gonna get goofy at this point.
I did have one last thought, one last question.
Okay.
We were talking a lot about the past. We're talking about the last 4 months. What are you excited about? Well, there's things we can't talk about that we're planning for, next year. But
Australia? Is it
what are you
Australia? Is
excited
Australia
about?
the thing?
Getting to be on the road. It's like I love
Getting to see
so
kangaroos?
much. Writing new stuff.
Holding a koala?
It's always exciting.
Meeting Roguenjosh?
Meeting new fans in different markets.
Like Australia?
It's so exciting.
Markets. Different markets.
In different markets and different
I love how that word sounds so like industry to me.
I know, gosh, it's so gross. But different, like I want to go to
I know what you mean. I know what
countries
you mean.
and stuff.
I know what you mean. We're playing some
festivals.
We're playing some huge cities.
That's the main thing.
Some big cities, and we're playing some really little towns, and we're playing some festivals with a lot of bands that we haven't played with.
Yeah, I mean, our year is going to be consumed with touring, so it's hard to think other than that of the excitement and stuff, other than the Grammys. But but I think we're playing like Wembley, like that's stupid. In the coolest way, obviously. It's just like, what?
When I hear the name of those venues, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy crap, that is crazy.
Yeah. And then you're like,
we have not done that.
It's possible. It is possible, and it might actually just be factually true. Is Linkin Park bigger now than they've ever been? It might be that with Chester passing and the time away, the body of work that they had and songs like In the End and stuff became more than they were when Linkin Park was just a band touring those songs. I think they kind of fell into lore. They fell into like legend status. And now that they're back, I think they're actually bigger than they ever were. So when they're now talking about these things where Mike's like, I'm looking at these places we're playing in and I'm impressed. I hadn't realized that Linkin Park now is doing stuff that they'd never done before. They're not just like, oh yeah, we're now doing a tour with Emily and with the new songs. It's like, we're now doing the biggest stuff we've ever done and we're Linkin Park. I think that they are now actually the biggest they've ever been. That's insane to think about.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I have not done that.
Yeah. And like huge festivals too.
Yeah.
Those are really fun.
Super fun.
It kind of just like breaks up the, I don't know. It's just like a different type of show.
Yeah.
Which is really nice. And a lot of people that you don't necessarily have never necessarily seen us play or really came to see the band. I just burped and blew it that way.
I saw that happen. I was about to talk about it. I love that she brought that
so
up.
That's always exciting.
She's a lady.
Yeah. I'm really a cool, badass woman. That's very intimidating.
No, that face.
All right, yo.
That was also a very Chester face.
Thank you for for being here.
Great questions.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't even write anything down. It was all on top of my head. So you're welcome.
What was on the paper then?
Nothing.
Nothing's on the paper?
No.
Why did you look at the paper then?
Because it's my journal. Day one.
Day one, the journal.
You want these? Huh? Come and get them.
We're gonna auction them off to the fan who's the biggest fan.
So cool. So cool. I loved it. Thank you, I Am Lufa. What a fantastic conversation. They need to do one of those a month. Or they need to do like one of those every 3 months. Like a quarterly catch up where they just sit down, the two of them, and just have a chat. Because it's so real and it's so different. I really, really liked that. I think it just shows you so much about them. thank you everyone for hanging out. Not what we normally do on stream. Normally streams a little more up and about. That's the kind of thing I'd normally do off stream. But yeah. Thank you all so much. I guess I'll talk about this for a little bit. One of the reasons I liked the idea of doing that to end the stream. So tomorrow's the funeral. I'm just dreading it. So thank you all so much for being here tonight. I guess today's the funeral now. Yeah. And I've just been trying not to think about it. So, yeah, thank you. I really appreciate everybody. It was really nice to hang out and just get distracted. And, yeah, it's going to be a hard day. It's going to be one of the hardest days of my life today. So, thank you all. I really appreciate you all. It really, really is amazing. It really shows just how much I love doing this, that, you know, I get to have laughs and hang out while everything else is going on. So thank you all so much. I'll see you guys on Thursday night. Looking forward to it. We're kicking off the stream with Landmarks, which is going to be sick. Yeah. Thank you. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Have a good rest of the week. I've got to find someone to raid into. Is anyone live? I think it'll be one that we don't meme it up with closing time tonight. I'm just gonna go to my channel and then go to the metal category. You'll hear me twice for a second. Let's just scroll down to the bottom and find an up and coming metal streamer. Have we got anyone playing an instrument in the metal category? I always find it frustrating in the metal category when it's all just gamers. Oh, here we go. Rehearsing metal covers. We got Johnny Rorker. We're going to get raid into. I don't know who this is. I've never heard of them, but they are playing guitar and doing metal. So we're going to raid in. Thank you all so much. I really, really appreciate you all. I'll see you guys on Thursday. See ya.